Everybody mute your mics out for me. Mute your mics.
All right.
Good morning. So I have a testimony around credit. My name is Bert Sims. When I came into MWR, I had a pretty good credit score. After being in MWR for just over 60 days, my credit score is now sitting at an 845. I was able to use that to go and refinance my house. I got a 2.75 interest rate. It's going to save me over $25,000. I did the calculation. That's going to pay for my membership for 17 and a half years. So you got
Very good. Come off the left and go down the middle. Thank you. What kind of testimony we got? Your name, where you from?
Brother Bernard. I kind of got a testimony for credit and equity max. I never went to events, any company, because I felt like it was a waste of time. I just see it on YouTube. But early this month, I went to the first VIP event and came down at MWR. And when I heard the Charles Ivory testimony about being debt-free, it impacted me. Like, it really just impacted me. So I went back home. Now, after me and my daughters had our millionaire weekend, hanging out with the millionaires who rubbed off on us, I went back home and I reevaluated my financial situation. And I set up some real estate deals. Instead of taking the money, reinvesting the money into another property, I took the money and paid off all my debt, all my credit cards, right? Then I set myself up where I began to use my business credit cards, which allowed me to be debt-free, but still get the points and the cash back from using my business credit cards. Then, by me doing that, it set me up with a higher credit score, which opened up an opportunity for me to get access to a $2 million loan to get a $1 million property. So from that one event, I was able to become the first man in my family to be debt-free and achieve financial freedom, all because I heard another man was debt-free.
Good job. Good job. Great work.
I can't really compete with his story, but hi everyone, my name is Terica Jones. I came from Jacksonville, Florida. Duval. Now my story with the credit repair, within the first 2 weeks of being with MWR, my credit score went up maybe 15 to 30 points. By the end of the month, I looked at my credit score and it went up 100 points in total. Yes. So it's still increasing. My brother isn't here, but I'll speak on his behalf. His credit score was already pretty high. So don't think if you have a high credit score, it can't go up any higher. Because they took his 800 credit score and took it up to like an 840 or something like that. So you can get more with it if it's already high. So that's it.
Good.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Richard Hardin. I am actually from East Point, Georgia. For those of y'all who don't know where that is, that's where you are right now. My testimony is a combination of Financial Edge and Game Changer. Game Changer, a year ago, I just came to see what my brother was busy doing. And then everything started to make sense. Anybody ever feel like you're smart, but you've been making dumb decisions? Well, I was that guy. I was valedictorian in my school, a star student, went to Duke University, had 2 degrees, but no financial education. So starting to apply the strategies, we first applied the Money Max strategy to get back about $1,000 in our household. Now, we didn't add at the lifestyle. We attacked our debts. So over the course of a year, paid off $67,000 in credit card loans, student loan, car loan, and now we're just 1 month away from paying off the mortgage on our rental properties. We took the cash. We invested in an asset and asked more cash, and then I had a conversation with the Wealth Max advisor who helped me position some of my money in land so that drop that we saw yesterday in the market. Anybody look at the stock market yesterday? Turns out your land banking is not affected by the stock market. And then a private reserve account gives me an opportunity to have some of my wealth accessible before I'm 60 years old. Because Lord knows, I want to retire at 50. Anybody else like that? So having a game plan, strategy, and experts to help with the process And one big thing that you get with MWR that we don't talk about enough is friends making actual money moves, so that the pressure is to make your money make more money.
All right, next up, a cash flow testimony. Your name and knock them out. What's your before and after?
Grand Rising, everyone. Hello. I'm Amber Johnson. I'm originally from Statesboro, Georgia. I reside in Atlanta. I'm a medical professional. I have been for the past 7 years. So I immediately took interest in the business when I realized about the instant pay raise. So I figured, I try to make myself a great example before I go out and jump head first in the business. And so I took advantage of the Money Max, and I was able to shift $757 back into my home by minimizing my taxes. So just this past Thursday, I actually uploaded my 3 credit reports. So at the next Game Changer, I have another testimony. Thank you.
Just very quickly, the Money Max situation helped my son bring home $800 more in his paycheck. And the idea was between shifting his 401k was not matching, so he's got a private reserve account. He's using that money. Also, the land banking. I just December closed and got land in Palmdale, California, 3rd and Technology Drive, if you ever go out there to see it. So I didn't lose any money either. It was sitting in a 401k, which I would have taken a big hit on that.
All right. Now, let's talk about how we do what we do. I see Jacksonville. I see, Mindset Change. What's up, Mindset Change? Shout out. Guy, Queens, New York. Everybody's in the building. So guess what, man? I got a powerful lineup with me. I got some hitters with me. I got some new ADs with me. Been AD 24 hours, literally. I'm going to bring her up last. The first person I want to bring up is a gentleman that you already saw earlier. Y'all do me a favor. This is called a webinar clap. Y'all good up for Mr. Marvin Green. Hey, Marvin is a senior director who got his momentum bonus, 150, headed to his second momentum bonus, 450. Will knock out his third momentum bonus, 900. Go ahead and bring Marv on up. Welcome back, Marv.
Thank you.
All right. I'll bring him up. Hold on. Oh, is he up? Okay, there's everybody. Y'all help me welcome also Miss Kim Whitfield at the top. Kim Whitfield was supposed to be doing the Super Saturday with me on my birthday. That was a miscommunication, so I wanted to bring her back to the Super Saturday. Kim Whitfield is a top producing area director, rocking and rolling. What's up, Kim? Can you hear us?
Hey, I'm here. Can you hear me?
All right, there you go. There you go. Herschel Gibbs is the OG in the business. Herschel Gibbs has been in this industry about as long as I have. Herschel was one of my first mentors coming up back in the day. We both made a ton of money back when telecommunications, that's right, we getting older, Herschel. Telecommunications was deregulating when your grandmother used to rent her phone for 25 cents a minute. No, I'm just joking. Herschel, what's up, man? Give me a mic check. You got to cut on.
Here we go.
There you go. What's up, big guy?
I am great. How you doing?
All right, man. Good deal. Good deal. And how is my new AD? Don't tell me she got stage fright. She just jetted all of a sudden, right? She is officially gone from the webinar. Don't get cold feet now, Josette. When she come back, bring her back. I don't know if she lost her Wi-Fi or what, but Miss Josette Ray just hit area director last night around 11 p.m. Yep, y'all give it up for Josette, man. Congratulations, Josette. Clap, 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 clap. Clap it up. There she is. What's up, Josette? Give me a mic check. Josette, you're ruining my promotion. See what she knew, y'all. We're going to give her a chance. Josette, say something for me. We see you, but we can't hear you. All right, so in a minute, she'll figure out that her mic is officially off. All right, so check this out. What we want to do, guys, is get trained and up and running and give everybody a good start. This is the main thing that we specialize in, is the training. I want you guys to make sure you have a pen and a piece of paper ready, because I'm going to give you some things that will last you generations in this business. I'm going to start with Marvin. Marvin, out of all the years you've been in a home-based business, do you still have notebooks and pages and pages and pages of notes you still refer to?
No doubt about it. Yes, I do.
What in the world would some old notes back in 2005 still do for you today? Why do we keep this stuff?
I would say it really reinforces what you need to be doing when you get into the business. It reinforces your mindset. You start talking about the emotional roller coaster. We start talking about your attitude, like control your thoughts and emotions. I think about something like that as fundamental to what you need to do when you're in this, starting a business. It's almost like you wouldn't go to McDonald's and try to make your own fries, Right. There are tips that make this business work.
Nice. Herschel, you still got notes from back in the day, man, from telecom to nutrition, all the things we've done. Do you still have notes you can refer to, or you just every now and then just is it all up here and you remember stuff from 20 years ago?
Brian, I have my notes from 1998.
My man.
All of it. Yes, sir. From fire and everything, still preserved.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
So what we want you guys to do, you got to be a student. Put this in your notepad. I am a student first. I am a student first. Everybody turn your mics down to half for me. Okay. Number 2, I want you to put, I am also a builder. I am a student first, and I am also a builder. Here is what most people in this industry fail to realize. I'm telling you guys right now. Most of you guys that are watching who are brand new, the number one thing that's going to knock you out the game is your inability to understand this is a business. Put that in the notes. This is a business. If you treat it like a hobby, you're going to get hobby money. If you treat it like, if you're not having fun with it and you let people and what they say affect how you feel, and you let people's opinions affect your day, and you let other people's goals and ambitions and their short-sightedness or their lack of vision taint your vision and make your world darker, you have forgotten that this is a business. The problem with network marketing is that it costs too little, right? I want you to write down, not the problem, the challenge. The challenge with network marketing is that it costs too little. Now, Brian, what do you mean? I thought that was a good thing. Oh, it's a great thing. But what I want you to understand is that if this business was $50,000 and you had a bank loan for $50,000 and your payments were, $388 a month, and then a person told you no, that they didn't like your business, you wouldn't fold like a baby. If you put $2.5 million into a McDonald's and the person came in and said, oh, I'm sorry, I thought this was Burger King, you wouldn't run out the door and say, what you mean Burger King? You saw the golden arches on the top of the doggone building. You saw the fried menu. Don't me ever come in here and disrespect you wouldn't do that. You'd be like, oh no, Burger King up the street. Because I got 2.5 million in, and your fry order ain't gonna make me one difference. Okay, your shake or your lack of shake ain't gonna make me one difference. The business is too inexpensive. So the difference between me and Josette and Marvin and Herschel and Kim is that we treat it like a business. We act like the 228 is 228,000. Right. See, we don't even worry about the 119. And see, this is the mentality. This is what amazes me about people. If you start talking to the wrong people long enough, you'll start thinking that the 119 is a big deal. You will. I can tell by some of the stuff people say to me. Well, Brian, how can we quickly make sure that 119 don't hit them? Or, how can we, I have to do it because I understand the mentality of people, but I honestly hate even talking about the 119 because the more attention I give it, the more you're going to think it's a big deal. The more I break down how insignificant it is, the more you're going to think it's significant. Those of us on this webinar right now, and Marvin is the youngest in the business, he's a senior director. Got $600 a month coming in, $20 a day within his first 2 weeks. Marvin, if it took you 6 months to get your 119 covered, would it be worth the millions of dollars you can make in the next 4 or 5 years?
Yes, sir. No doubt about it.
Why, Marvin, do you think the 119 is such a big deal for people?
Because people see it as an expense versus as an investment, one. But two, I think the fact that if you were running a business and you had a brick and mortar, for example, the phone at that place would be $119. The lights at that place would be $119. The Wi-Fi and those things would be $119. So you would be okay with expenses in that world, but you got to do to get the carpet done and people to come in and clean up the place. Those are expenses that you are readily able to calculate because it's a brick and mortar place, but you can't calculate because it's a home-based business, and it's something that people, to me, don't put those two things together.
They don't put those two things together. The business is too inexpensive. This is the mindset that you got to understand. It's not that the business is expensive. The business is too inexpensive. I got people that'll tell me that, Brian, people just tripping on the 119, or even the person talking to me, I'm tripping on the 119. And I'm not talking to nobody in particular. I'm giving you the mindset. Remember what I said earlier. I'm a student first, and I'm also a builder. So most people don't understand that this is a business. I want to give you the challenges mentally that I need you to overcome quickly mentally, right? The ball and chain is in your mind. I need you to stop talking to so many people about the 119 that you start thinking $119 a day is high, right? So this is a business. Kim, help me out real quick. We know that this is a business. You don't treat it like a hobby. You're an area director. Every day when you wake up, how do you remind yourself that I'm in business and I'm not in a hobby, right? I gotta stay focused. What are some things you do to make sure that you stay business oriented?
The first thing that I do, Brian, is I go in before the night before and make a list of what I need to do in order for my business the next day.
Okay.
So I don't go in blindly, just, I'm just going to haphazardly do something today. I already have a plan of what I'm going to do every day in my business.
Nice.
And I stick to that plan. I also have the affirmation cards that helps me stay focused to stay focused on that business as well.
Nice. Okay, nice. So what she said, guys, in other words, she don't go to bed the night before without knowing what she's doing tomorrow. See, put this in the notes. My calendar determines how much money I make. My calendar determines how much money I make. If you sitting around here with an empty calendar, no Zooms prepared, you don't even know when our next Zoom is. You don't even know when Mayhem is coming. You're not doing nothing today or tomorrow to ramp up for Mayhem Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're doing 5 days of 4-hour meetings every 4 hours, 5 days. But you don't have no Zoom prepared tonight. You don't have a conference call prepared for Sunday. You don't have some momentum going into Mayhem when we've been talking about Mayhem for a week. See, those of us on this screen right now, we understand that the calendar determines how much money we make. Events build your business, not you. I'm just giving you some understanding that you're in a business. Events build your business, not you. So if you understand leverage and if you understand the type of business you're in, you will start treating it as such. The problem with most people is they treat a home-based business like it shouldn't have any expenses. They treat a home-based business like it's small because you listen to people ask you, how's your little business coming? So you start believing it's little. How's that little thing you doing? I tell people straight up, wait, my business and a thing are two different things. See, I soft check a joker in a heartbeat. I give a joker a quick elbow in a heartbeat. Wait, my business and a thing, a little thing and my business are two different things. Which one are you talking about? My business or something little? Because I'm not sure which one you're talking about. See, I'll give you a soft check in a heartbeat. Because you got to start understanding that people will put their self-imposed limitations on you, and then their thoughts will start becoming yours. That's why training is so important. We have to do these so you'll come back to reality with 5 of us that are making money, 18 of us that are making money, 200 of us that are making money. If not, you'll revert back to the old people that you used to talk to who still think 119 is expensive. Herschel, you've been in this industry a long time, right? Yep. We used to always say this. We're in the distribution business. Put that in notes. We're in the distribution business. Herschel, talk about the power of the network marketing model and how one person, man, you've experienced this. You can talk to me about your personal experience. One person can lead one leg to financial freedom, but you got to hang in there long enough to find them.
You know, it's a great point. You see, the key is that you never know who will be the one. And the mistake that most people make is that they fall out, they quit and back up before they're given it time to even emerge.
Right.
And that's one of the biggest faults people make. Now, when you start looking at the business and the model, you have to just simply expose and keep exposing. It's all about the number of people you bring forth. So I don't want to call it a numbers game, but it's a persistent game.
There you go.
And so when you begin to move and build, you'll find that you pay attention to the people you're observing, you're engaged, you're supporting your team. And you're going to come across a person that you're going to connect with. They may not be frontline to you now. They may not be a person that you enroll. They could be on your 10th level. In fact, Lynn and I we became $1 million earners in the industry, and the main key person that emerged was on our 7th level.
Wow.
Wow.
7th level.
Wait, stop right there. Hold up. So you guys have become, you earned over $1 million in the business, just like myself. You guys have seen it all, been through the trials and tribulations, just like myself, right?
Absolutely.
We all dealt with the tax issues and all that. That's why this is the perfect home. On level 7, you mean to tell me you didn't even know that person?
No, didn't know.
Can you tell me, do you kind of remember not the names, but how that matriculated? Did a stranger start it off? Did you make a call? Did somebody run from you for months and then join? Give me a little bit of a story behind how that person hit level 7. Not the names, but how did that happen?
You know, it was 2001. And Brian talked about the ups and downs. Well, we had gone through an up and down. We relocated to Phoenix, Arizona. I was actually working at America West Airlines then. For 4 months, the person that was my supervisor, I was afraid to talk about network marketing, so I didn't.
Right.
You saw I had this energy that came in one day, and she called me back to her office, Brian, and I'm thinking I'm about to get fired. So she said, look, I want to know what it is you're doing. And I shared with her what I was doing. She said, look, I don't know what you're doing. I want in. That was my manager. Now, here's the story. She knew people, her brother, who knew a person, who knew a person. So Lynn and I moved to Phoenix, Arizona in 2001. We only knew 2 people in the city, the entire city. I was working at America West Airlines, and that just one thing, that one manager led to a number of people. And by the time the top producer hit, it was level 7. That's what happened. And we moved here knowing 2 people. That's
Get out of here. That's the story.
Yeah.
And we got stories like that for days, man. And I just wish, put this in the comments. I must stay motivated long enough for my paycheck to motivate me. I must stay motivated long enough for my paycheck to motivate me. See, where I'm at now at MWR, ain't no turning back, y'all. Can't nobody upset me. Can't nobody make me mad. Can't nobody tell me it don't work. In fact, you guys, when you stay in the business long enough, now keep in mind, long enough over here has been a whopping 6 months. When you stay in the business long enough, other people will start sounding silly to you. When you stay in the business long enough, other people start sounding like they don't have no sense. See, you got to stay in the business long enough to where the business gets in you and you just not in the business. Some of you guys, you're in the business, but the business is not in you. Let me talk to my newly promoted AD real quick. All right, Josette, give me a mic check.
Test 1, 2, 3.
All right,
three,
sound
four.
good. Josette, sound like you're excited. Are you AD girl?
Yes, I'm super excited. Just been having a little technical difficulty today.
That's okay. Shake that off, man. This is technology. Hey,
Yeah.
I watched a professional TV show the other day on Channel 2. They couldn't even connect, okay? And they got billions of dollars in budget. So don't worry about no Wi-Fi. Okay, count to 10 for me real quick.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right,
6,
shake it
7,
off.
8, 9.
Josette, you hit AD yesterday. Now, absolutely. Now, Josette, talk to the new people. Talk to my new people. Talk to my QFDs. Talk to my EDs. Talk to my SDs. Those are all the positions before AD. What are some of the things mentally they have to understand about the journey to AD? Looking back, was it impossible for you?
No, it wasn't impossible at all because I'm here. Yay. So for me, it was just listening, stopping, pausing, listening, making sure that we follow the system because you have put great systems in place. We got to really follow them. Pay attention, follow what your uplines are saying to you. Because, of course, we get in there and we think we know what's going on, but it's been an amazing journey. I had an amazing team. Everybody's great with helping you get there. You just have to listen.
Okay. Now notice you keep talking about listening. What are some mistakes you made early that you want to imagine your whole team is listening? What are some early mistakes you made that, Brian, had I just known this, I would have done that faster? Or Brian, the minute I stopped doing this, my business went through the roof. What are some things that you learned that even you may have done by mistake and now you realize that you shouldn't have done?
Emotions. It was big because, I was in my feelings a little bit when people would tell me no, but I started to make sure that I just kept going because I believe in the business. I've seen results. So, and gotten excited about, the different strategies that MWR has improved in my life. So I just had to remember that, make sure that I communicate and stay plugged in was key, can't do it alone. So again, it's like just keep exposing to everybody, tell everybody about it. Don't make decisions for somebody and don't be scared to talk about
Okay.
it.
So if she broke up a little bit, if I'm not mistaken, her first comment was she had to get her emotions in check. Is that right, Marv? I heard she said something about, you know what I mean? She had to get her emotions in order. And I want you guys, what's up, man? You good? Come on. Huh? Oh, when I'm on webinars, was Maccabi acting like he can't be seen. You good? Come on through. So, so she got her emotions in order. Now, once she understood she was in business, that emotional stuff goes to the side. See, there's nothing wrong with emotions, but you have to channel your emotions. Here's my affirmation. Somebody earlier, I think Kim mentioned affirmations because I have all the SDs and above doing a special coaching exercise this month. Here's one of my affirmations. Y'all can this is a good one. I'm in constant control of my thoughts and emotions, and because of that control, I make excellent decisions. I am in constant control of my thoughts and emotions, and because of that control, I make excellent decisions. Now, the powerful thing about an affirmation is you have to read it 3 times a day. I call it breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What you're doing is you're retraining your subconscious. You're retraining the things that you've been taught to, you're pulling the future into the present. So that's why affirmations are always read clear and in present tense, right? I am in constant control of my thoughts and emotions. And because of that control, I make excellent decisions. You're not saying I wish. You're not saying I used to be. You're saying it as if it's already happening. When you guys do affirmations, and especially ones about business, because that's the topic this morning, you're in business. I am in constant control of my thoughts and emotions. And because of that control, I make excellent decisions. So what I did yesterday, I got 2 phone calls back to back. Oh, Brian, this sucks about the company. Oh, Brian, that sucks about the company. Oh, Brian, I never understand this. And y'all claim this and y'all claim that. You know what I said? I'm in constant control of my thoughts and emotions. And because of that control, I make excellent decisions. By the time I was through with both of those calls, they both was apologizing. Because I'm not going to let your emotions and what you think you know about the business affect what I know to be true about the business when the call you telling me about right now is in the minority. I deal with thousands of people. So if you're having that problem, it can't be everybody, or I will get this call 5,000 times. So I have to make sure that when the issue hits me, because I'm in business, I can't be emotional about it. Some of you guys, the number one thing that's going to knock you out the business is not your emotions. It's the fact that you don't know you in business. Put this in your notes. I am in business. I am not in personal. I am in business. I am not in personal. The reason a lot of you guys are in personal and you not in business and you stay in personal is because this is the people business. This is the people business. So you're in the distribution business, believe it or not, and people are our product. A lot of y'all don't know that. You're in the distribution business and people are our product. So if you start to understand people better, your business will skyrocket. The experts do financial edge. The experts do the credit restoration. The experts do the debt elimination. The experts do the tax minimization. The experts do the wealth creation. You don't have to know about all that. You know what you need to know? You need to know how people operate. You need to know that people lie. You need to know that people are not supporting you. You need to know that people will try to discourage you because it's their own insecurity. You need to know that your family members won't always support you because they don't want you to surpass them. You need to know everybody not rooting for you. You need to know everybody just because they say they want success doesn't mean they really want success. See, you need to know how people operate. When you learn how people operate, you'll get in business. Until you learn how people operate, you're going to be impersonal. That's the difference with me and most people. I know how people operate. I know when you come at me with all this emotion, you want me to come back with a whole bunch of emotion. That's why when you come at me with all this emotion, I go, stop. That ain't got nothing to do with the question. What have you done to resolve the situation? I called such and such. What have you done? If you call such and such, they resolve it. What have you done to resolve it? Oh. Well, that's why I'm here, Mr. Beane. I'm just trying to learn. Well, if you're trying to learn, let me teach you something. First of all, calm down. You don't get nothing done by yelling. Second of all, we all independent business owners. So your upline don't owe you no excuse for nothing. Our job is to provide you with a system. See how I talk? I don't let nobody rile me up just because you riled up. You know why? Because I'm in constant control of my thoughts and emotions. And because of that control, I make excellent decisions. I understand people. So you need to know, I want to spend the first 30 minutes a day making sure you knew you're in the distribution business and you're in the people business. Your goal, like Herschel said, is to build a distribution base of people that understand they're in business. Your goal is to build a distribution base of people who don't care about the thoughts and emotions of prospects who are not in the business. Your goal is to build a distribution base of people who are willing and eager to learn what it takes to be in a home-based business. I don't care if we start selling socks. If you got 50,000 people and you drop it in this pipeline, Extra Digit will sell socks and we'll be the best sock sellers in the world because I'm building a group of distributors. I know the kind of business I'm in. We just happen to have the best company in the world, the best profit margins in the world, the perfect timing right now with the social distancing, offering virtual solutions in the money game or economic empowerment, using experts to do all the work for you, with a founder that has a bunch of integrity, with the best organization in the world, with the most powerful system on the planet. All of that is what we have. If a person outside does not want to be part of this, why do you care? Think about it. Y'all don't understand, man. Look, I can speak for me, Marvin, and Herschel on this one because I've known them the longest. You ain't seen bad opportunities and bad founders. You have not seen unscrupulous and unethical practices. You ain't seen that. When you got a founder like Brian House who cares, you got an opportunity right now with the implementation of financial experts. You got the regulators and our lawyers saying everything is perfect. The way we handle credit is perfect. We're not like some other companies that put false claims and stuff up on Facebook and stuff like that. We don't have to do that. When you got a tax minimization experts, EAs saying y'all are in perfect compliance with the IRS guidelines, right? When you got WealthMax, a firm and a staff of licensed qualified professionals who have been certified by the FTC and the SEC telling you about investments, you ain't seen no lack of integrity. We had a founder, all three of us, me, Herschel, Marvin, we had a founder close the doors on us. I was at his house the week before chilling. He closed the doors and shut the company down the next week. Marvin, am I lying?
No, you ain't lying.
Herschel, am I lying?
You are not lying.
I'm at his house. We chilling in his Porsche. We on his boat. I'm eating with his lovely fiance. We talking about goals and dreams. He shut the company down the next week. Now you can't tell me you didn't know that shit last week.
Exactly.
Don't get me started. Y'all don't understand. The timing right now couldn't be better. Let me give you this and I'm gonna get off mindset. We're gonna move on. I always spend the first 30 minutes on mindset because that's the key to the business. Let me tell you this. I want you to write this down. This is gonna save a lot of y'all a lot of headaches. Network marketing is an admission. Network marketing is an admission. It sounds complicated to say, but it is. It's an admission, like to admit something. Network marketing is an admission. Now, let me tell you the psychology of your prospects so you can understand how people think, so you won't take stuff personal. Here is the reality. Marvin, are we trained that going to college 4 years is the thing to do?
Yes, we are.
Kim, are we trained that sometimes you need extra education, an extra 2 years, or maybe your PhD to make more money if the bachelor's is not enough?
Absolutely.
Herschel, are we trained to get a good job so that when you get a good job, then that represents more stability?
Yes.
Okay. And Josette, are we trained that with that stability, after a while, that job should take care of you for the rest of your life if you hang in there long enough? Is that the story? Okay. So if we train to go to college 4 years, we train to get a good job, we train to hang in there long enough, and it'll take care of you the rest of your life. Do you know that when you come to me with a business opportunity, and that's what I've been trained to think, you are disrupting the foundation of my whole life?
Right.
Do y'all understand what I'm saying? So Marvin, when you come to me talking about a home-based business for $200, and I just spent $40,000 a semester, and you make more than me in a week, I don't want to hear that.
Right.
Do you understand?
Yep.
Y'all are disrupting people's whole life and what they believe to be true for 40 years. Then here you come, I make $1,000 a day. They like, man, get out of here. That's a scam. It's got to be a scam, because if it's not a scam, then what I've been doing my whole life was the scam. See, I understand how people think, so I don't take it personal. See, I know that you thought 4 years of college was the answer. I know that you thought going back was the answer. I'm not knocking formal education. I'm just saying with technology and the internet and network marketing and evolution and now the quarantine, the game plan of the industrial age changed 40 years ago. So when you come to your friend who got it going on, who married with 2.5 kids, white picket fence, nice big house, had a degree, went to college, got the PhD, wife got the PhD, it don't mean they happy. So here you come, hey, you know if you bring in a few people and they tell a few people, you know you can make $50,000 a month, right? Oh man, shit, you can't, man, get out of my face, man. I ain't looking at that. They don't even want to look at it. You know why, Marv? Because it's an admission.
Yeah.
See, y'all got to get what I'm saying. Stop taking stuff personal. If I join your company and I got to go bring people in, that means I'm telling my friends that I want more, and subconsciously they think that because I want more, that means what I've been doing was wrong. Now, when you get what I just said, you're going to make a ton of money. It has nothing to do with you. When people say, is it a pyramid? It ain't got nothing to do with you. They're trained to ask that so they can make it seem like that's the reason I'm not doing it. The real reason you're not doing it is because if you start making $200 a day, $6,000 a month, and that's more than you make on your job, it makes the past 10 years or 20 years of your life look like it was wrong. So Herschel, I'd rather not see that business. No, I ain't coming. No, I'm not signing up. No, I'm not logging on. Nope, I ain't getting in. Why? Because that means I ain't got to admit that there's a better way.
Exactly.
Better way.
Yep.
When I learned that, I said, I get it. It ain't got nothing to do with me. People are scared to see the business because it makes them in their core feel like I gotta tell my friends I ain't got it going on. When you get that, you're gonna make some money. It ain't got nothing to do with you. One of the best books I've ever read, The 4 Agreements. Write that down if you never. The 4 Agreements is so good, man. Rule number 1, don't take anything personal. Don't take anything personal. Number 2, be impeccable with your word. I'm not even gonna ruin it. You need to read the 4 Agreements. If you don't do nothing else during the quarantine, read the 4 Agreements. Stop taking the business personal. It ain't personal. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Look, people will join the business. They'll get in the business. And I'm about to take this to a deep level, just so y'all know. They'll join just so they can say they joined. And they won't do nothing. They won't get on no trainings. They won't return your text messages. They won't return your phone calls. They won't sign up for Wealth Max. They won't log into their back office. They'll lose their password on purpose. This is called self-sabotage. People will join the business and self-sabotage it. You know why, Kim? So that they can say they tried something. So now, as long as I tried, man, I joined that thing, man, it didn't work. Now you start justifying the 40 years again.
Right.
I'm just going to stay on my job. 401k going to take care of me. Man, I tried that thing. It didn't work. You didn't try nothing. We called you 3 times. You didn't get on the Saturday training. You ain't got time to do nothing. You didn't log in your back office. You didn't upload no W-4, W-2. You didn't upload your expenses. You're not doing your consultation. You didn't upload your credit report. Man, that stuff don't work, man. Y'all always out there taking people money. They'll join to feel better about doing nothing. I'm telling you what I know now. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know a lot of stuff, but I know this business. I know this business better than, look, I've been doing this longer than some of y'all even knew MLM existed, okay? I'm 23 years at this. You can't tell me about people. I've seen them self-sabotage. I got reps, Marvin. I signed up maybe 24 people during the stimulus, like 2 weeks ago. 24 people. That's how I went from 200 a day to 500 a day because of the team and all of that stuff we're doing for Mayhem.
Gotcha.
Marvin, do you know out of the 24 people I signed up, maybe 6 returned my calls? 6. Look, Marvin, they hit me up. They hit me up. Everybody knows I got capture pages, I got funnels, I go live a lot, I got text messages, I got a huge database. So signing people up ain't the problem. They hit me up. Out of the 24 people I signed up, Marvin, I can show you my phone. You'll see where I reached out to every last one of them at least 4 times. You will see no reply from any of them but 6.
Wow.
Now, you know what they're saying right now? It don't work. You know what they're saying, Kim? They got my money. You know what they're going to do, Josette? When that 119 hit, they're going to do what?
Cancel.
They're going to cancel. But you know what they're not going to tell you? I never returned the boy calls. I didn't get 1 ounce of training. I wouldn't even pick up the phone when he called me. They joined out of an emotional reaction, and then now they saying, well, at least I tried something. And guess what? Let me go on back to work because ain't shit out there real. You can't fool me. I got the text messages that prove I've been reaching out to you. I called you. I left you voice messages. I pulled you into the group chat. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Am I right?
Yep.
Right.
Herschel, have people quit your business before?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Marvin, do people go red?
Yep.
Josette, on your way to AD, did everybody stay?
No.
No. Kim, you ever had a person you sponsor not call you back for a month?
More than a month.
I got people that haven't called me back since. Y'all, we all go through it. And you know what you'll learn after a while? It's the people business. It's the people business. All right. Any of you four want to add to that real quick before we go? Anything you want them to understand about people?
Really just, like you said earlier, remove the emotions from it. It's not you, it's them.
I'll say they're watching because people start coming back when they see that you're progressing in the business. So now
you talking. Okay, Kim, I heard you as well. Let's go to our new AD real quick. Joe said, now you talking. See, welcome. Now you're showing signs of leadership. All right. Jose said, you keep moving because people are what? They watch. Y'all, when I tell you people watching, let me tell you something. I put something in my Instagram stories the other day, right? And a friend of mine that knows how I rock and roll in this industry, knows I came out of retirement, knows that I'm killing this thing. He gonna text me finally. Hey man, what you been up to? You know good and hell well what I've been up to. But see, the fact that he waited 6 months and he wanted to reply to my Instagram story, he waited 6 months. So now he can't say, hey Beane, you know what, man? I should have got in with you 6 months ago. You called me that first week, but now I'm ready to go. Now he got to test the waters. Hey man, what you been up to? You know what I've been up to. Everybody know what I've been up to. But his pride now, he been watching so long. Now, Herschel, he got to make a decision. Am I too late? Mm-hmm. Now, he won't join because he thinks 6 months is too late. You know why, Marv? Because he comparing it to week 1 when he should have what? Joined. Right. You know what he not doing? He not comparing it to the 6 years that haven't happened yet. Right. See, I know the psychology of people. Don't text me and test me to see if I'm going to try to get, hey, man, we rocking and rolling. Come on in. He said, hey, Brian, what you up to? I said, everything. See, I want you to ask me the question. I want you to tell me what you need because I know what you want, but I understand people. So, no, I'm not going to beg you. I'm not going to ask you again. You missed the slot. That slot generating right now $100 a day, the slot that you would have been in. But I told you 6 months ago, I don't play no games. I'm in business. I will steamroll you before I go in reverse. Put that in your notes. I will steamroll you before I go in reverse. See, the difference with me, I just don't play no games with people. Because I know it's 300 million people in this country. I know that 10% of them, 10% is 30 million, are going to even look at it. And I know all you need is 3,000. That's what I do know. I know it's 300 million people in this country. I know 10% of them will give it an open ear, 30%. I know that I'm going to run into 270 million more who won't. But I also know that 30 million is a lot of people. Am I right? Right. And I know that I don't need but 3,000 of them. So let's do some math. 30 million. What's that? If I got 30 million people, 0.1. That's 0.01. Right. I don't need but 3,000 people out of the 300 million in this country, and you make a $500,000 a year. Do y'all know that I know people that make $1 million a month? $1 million a month. I know people that made $1 million a month. $1 million a month. Now, let's be clear. Do y'all know that's only 12 million a year? People say only. Yeah, only. You know how much some people make per year in this country? $1 million a month ain't nothing. So see, what I'm trying to get y'all to see is everything is relative. Right. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I start making $1 million a month. I'm cool. I promise you that I don't have to be the owner of Tesla. I don't have to be what's my man's name that own Virgin Airlines and all that. I ain't gotta be Bill Gates. Herschel, I promise you, I get to $1 million a month, 12 million. I'm cool. I promise you ain't nothing I can't do.
Me too.
So look, check this out. Some of y'all watching will be at 100,000 a month in 5 years, 4 years. See, put this in your notes. You can't control momentum. Right. You can't control momentum. Let me say how I know the momentum's starting to hit. Because we starting to clash, even in our own team. I signed up a guy the other day. I almost signed up a guy the other day, and he mentioned one of my business partners' names. I was like, boy, go get with her. She on my team. Brian, that's the same thing. I'm like, yes, go get with her. Boy, you better get with her quick. That's the same thing we do. We starting to run into the same prospect. We starting to grow. I'm going to tell you how I know momentum coming. Because I told 4 of my ADs, 2 of them yesterday and 2 of them today, I will not do your presentation. Hey, Brian, you available? Nope. Hey, Brian, can you do it? Nope. I'm busy. I got stuff going on with my people that's not AD. Right? I'm telling you now, ADs, districts, the days of Brian Beane doing your presentation, it's over. We growing too much. It's too many of us. Do y'all know AD used to be the pinnacle point in making web real? That was like the pivotal point. You know, do you know we popped 4 of them in 2 days? That used to take 6 months. We popped 4 in 2 days. The momentum's starting to hit. We popped the district. Quanta Sims hit district this week. Josette hit area director this week. Charlotte Hudson hit area director yesterday. Josette hit yesterday. Amber Johnson hit area director yesterday. 4 ladies this week. There has never been that type of momentum. 4 ladies hit the top positions this week.
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all understand? It's like the 4-minute mile. When somebody broke the 4-minute mile, Mar, what happened? One person did it. You in athletics. It took. Now tell everybody the human body when he's supposed to do that. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't supposed to. You know, once the I think his name was Roger. Once the first guy did it, literally like the year after that, there were almost right at about 100 people that did it the year after he did it.
so they just needed to believe what?
It can happen.
It can happen. Man, look, if I can hit area in a week, now that doesn't mean everybody can. But what it means is we can hit area in 6 months. Right. Amber did it in 6 months. Quanda did it in 6 months. Shayna did it in 6 months. Christy did it in 6 months. Kim did it in 6 months. Herschel did it in 6 months. Chuck did it in 6 months. Charles did it in 6 months. Anthony did it in 6 months. Darius did it in 6 months. Andre did it in 6 months. Mike Wilkins did it in 6 months. The other Mike Woods did it in 6 months. Don Wilson did it in 6 months. Gail did it in 6 months. All of us did it. All of us broke the record. Because it took one person to do it. Christy hit district. Boom. Shayna hit district. Boom. Quanta hit district. We got the first 3 female districts in the company.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's the 1 minute mile. It's the 1 minute mile. It's just that somebody had to do it. Watch. Not if, when I hit national, you watch a bunch of nationals come right behind me. You watch. Somebody just got to do it. It ain't had nothing to do. Somebody just got to do it. Then everybody else says, what, Mark? It's what?
They can do it.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible. So I'm about to prepare you guys for what it takes in simple form. Simple form. How do you pop these positions? Simple form. I'm talking to all the new people. Now let me make sure I didn't have any questions. All right, everybody. My associate producer, Ms. Shayna Rollins. Before I get out of this mindset section and get into your business building, and we're gonna get out of here this afternoon because it's a nice day here in Atlanta. This is what you call drop top weather, and I'm about to be in it. All right, let's see if we got any questions on mindset and development and all that good stuff.
I'd like to make a comment, Brian, if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've been thinking about the newer people that get started, even some of the existing team members. And I always look at the way people spend their time, the way they're approaching people, things like this. The majority of the people, almost 100% of the people that build in this business spend all of their time chasing after the 0 to 70%, meaning that between 0 and maybe 35% of the people are just straight negative. They're in your families too. They're negative, they're not going to go anywhere, just like Brian talked about. But the other part, they're faking the move. Here's all I want to share with you all, is that don't spend all of your time on the people that are between that 0 and 70%. That's a big mistake people make, because you're thinking something's wrong with you, but no. They're just the people, which is what Brian said, but I'm saying that you take control over your time.
That's right.
And for new people, you want to do that. So I want this kind of contribute to that, Brian, because a lot of people really are chasing the wrong people.
That's right. Okay.
Brian.
Yes, go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, I wanted to say earlier when you were going through mindset and you talked about the people that need the business and the admission of it, right?
Yep.
Herschel's point is Herschel, you hit it on the head. Because of what our product is, you really actually have, in my opinion, better posture than ever before.
That's right.
Because before, when you were dealing with long distance, you had something to compare it to. When you were dealing with, if it was a juice or a lotion, you had something to compare it to. Do I want to do that versus this? But when you're talking to somebody now, and you're talking about the things that our product brings to you and how it can impact you, we all know people are overtaxed. We know that people have not good credit. We know that people are dealing with debt. And we know that people typically don't have a good investment. So when you have the posture that 70 to 80% of the population really needs what you're talking about, and they say no or give you an excuse about why they can't look at it, your posture should be, oh, you're just not ready to change your situation. Let me find the next person.
That's right.
And I just think that's a very different mentality than we used to, because we used to try to promote, do you want to do the business?
Yep.
You want to sell this or sell that? No, I'm really asking you, do you want to change your personal financial situation? And when you talk to me, I should be okay with that.
Because it ain't got nothing to do with you.
Right.
If a person don't want to do that, that's fine. Now I'm gonna end this first half of the training with a funny story. Marvin, you about to crack up. I'm gonna tell this story on stage one day, but I'm gonna share this with you guys. Marvin, do you remember when you introduced me to Beane Crump?
Yes.
Okay, so for those that don't know, Beane Crump is probably the biggest attorney right now, like in the world. Like,
right.
Marvin, what? Trayvon Martin? What else? Trayvon.
All the big cases. I mean, he really is the Johnny Cochran of the day, basically.
He's the Johnny Cochran right now of today, right?
Yes.
Now, Beane Crump is Marvin's frat brother. Yes. I'm 23 years old, right? This is the funniest. We talk about posture. So I retired at 22. I'm 23 years old. I'm making what I thought was good money at the time. So Marvin goes, "Hey, Brian, I'm gonna introduce you to my frat brother in Tallahassee, Crumpson Park." We go to Ben Crump's law firm. I'm 23. We go to Ben Crump's law firm. He come in tall. Man, if y'all could see his law firm, I never forget this. He got it set up like the courtroom.
Yeah.
You walk through his office. You walk by 12 jurors in like 12 seats, like a jury.
Right.
He got the bailiff over there, a bailiff that's like a statue of a bailiff. He got the judge's bench, all made out of mahogany wood, like a federal court. Am I lying, Marvin?
No, you ain't lying.
Crump used to throw parties. This is what Marvin told me now, where they would rent a yacht and give everybody a visa. And whatever you spent, they took the bill.
Right.
These boys were large. Do you hear me? Now, this is before Trayvon. This is before the young man that passed away in Dallas. I mean, you see Crump now everywhere. I met this man when I was 23. Me and Marvin in the telecommunication industry. He didn't tell me how large this dude was. I found all this out later. I walk in. You talk about posture. When I tell you, I straightened my head, my back. I shook his hand. When I tell you, you couldn't tell me I was talking to a decamillionaire. At the time, probably one of the top 20 attorneys in the country. Now he's like number one. You couldn't tell me that my business that I had, he didn't need.
That's right.
Man, let me tell you something. Now, when I left out of there, I looked at Marvin. And Marvin, what's the first thing? I said, did you see his what?
You see his face?
I said, did you see? No. I said, did you see his watch?
Oh, his watch. Yep, you sure did. You sure did.
His watch was worth more than I made in a year. Y'all Dog, he had the diamond. The diamonds were in the bezel. I ain't talking about the diamonds on the face. Kim, the diamonds were all throughout the band. The diamonds were all across the face. The diamonds were in the bezel. I'm in there. Hey, Mr. Crump, we have a business opportunity. Every time I see him on TV, I be like, I'm gonna kill Marvin. But I went in there. I didn't care who he was.
Right.
I felt like what I had at the time, he needed. Now he didn't join the business. He didn't join the business, but he didn't knock me down. He didn't shoot it down. He just said, man, right now we in law. Y'all doing a great job. Marvin, a great man. And let me tell you something. He expanded my vision like you wouldn't believe. I have never seen a watch like that at that age. In my life, only my dope dealer friends wore jewelry like that. I'm serious. I couldn't believe how bright this watch was. My point is, I've been like this a long time. It doesn't matter who a person is to me. Christy introduced me to a gentleman last week. Marvin, he worth over $100 million. I talk to him the same way.
Wow.
Hey man, right now I know you got a lot of people in your pocket. What I would do for you is I would create more of an investment slot where if you bring the people to us, I'll show you how to structure it and build it. You clearly don't need, you are where we're trying to be. Like, I don't go in there with no arrogance. This man worth $100 million, $100 million. He just got back from quail hunting in Iceland. I ain't never seen no quail. He quail hunting in Iceland. I said, man, what we'll do for you is if you decide to invest, then we'll create a slot where you bring us the people. We'll help you create some extra residual income, and maybe you can put it toward a charity. I just postured it for a person. He don't need nothing we got. You think he got tax advantages?
Right.
He already knew that to get there. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So my point to you guys is Marvin said it best. Posture yourself. Josette said it best a second ago. People are still watching. Put this in your notes. They are waiting on you to quit. People are waiting on you to quit. And because I didn't quit, I got more people signing up than I can stand. Why? Because they've been watching me for 6 months. Oh, he had it again. Y'all better come on. I ain't playing. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to make history. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to make history. I'm here to make history. So let's make some history. All right. Any questions? No questions popped up? Shay, we good? Let's see. Everybody must just be enjoying the mindset. No comment, no questions. Everybody's great. Let's see what we got. All right. Posture is everything. Quana said posture is everything. Don said 850 finest. I'm not sure what that is. Parks and Crump. Nicole, you know them? All right. All right, let's go. Let me pull up my slide here. Screen share. All right, so if you know now that you're in the distribution business, let's show you what the distribution business looks like. Excuse me. I'm gonna pull up my funnel. Now, write this down in your notes while I pull this up. There are two sides to our business. Pre-production and post-production. Uh-oh, am I ticking all of a sudden? Uh-oh, Wi-Fi come back. Marvin, can you still hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Did I lose you?
You're there, but you're
I'm still there.
you're moving.
Technology.
Yeah.
I'm going in and out.
Yes.
All right, let's give it a second. Hold on, I'm buffering. Let's give it a second.
Yes.
All right, am I back?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm good. Okay. True or false? I was out of whack for a second.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. We back, right? See, Josette, it happens to the best of us. Shake it off. Let's go. All right. Make sure we good. Everybody count to 10 for me. Let's go. Marvin, count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, good. Herschel, count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, we're good. All right, so there are two sides, before we started buffering, there are two sides to the business. One is your pre-production. That's called enrollment. How do we get people enrolled into our vision? The second side of the business is called post-production. That's what you do with a person after they join the business. The problem in this industry is that a lot of people get their pre-production and their post-production confused. They're great at bringing them in, but then they're terrible at working with them. Then some people, you're terrible at work. I mean, you're great at working with them, but you can't bring in a whole lot of people. So there's a balance between your pre-production and your post-production. Let me make sure you understand the psychology of people, okay? It's difficult enough. Okay, let me put this in the notes first. And once you overcome this, your business is gonna fly. The most difficult part about this business is getting a person to see it. That's it. Not signing up. I said see it. Right. The most difficult part about this business is getting a person to see it. That's it. Now, once you get better at getting people to see it, write this down. I do not have an addiction to the outcome. I do not have an addiction to the outcome. See, one thing about me, y'all, I don't care if you join or not. That ain't my business. I'm in the distribution business. I just got to keep growing my distribution base, and I'm looking for people who are looking for me. Put that in your notes. I'm looking for people who are looking for me. I'm looking for people who are looking for me. So I don't have an addiction to the outcome. Too many of you guys are addicted to the outcome. So here's what happens. Pre-production, what you have to understand is you're enrolling people into a vision. Post-production, what you have to understand is the most duplicatable method wins. Write that down. Pre-production, I'm enrolling people into a vision. Post-production, the most duplicatable method wins. Some of you guys are too creative in your post-production and you got too many things going on in your team. That's why nobody's signing up, because people don't know what to do. Some of you guys are so creative in your pre-production that you scaring your prospects away. You have to enroll people slowly into a vision on your pre-production, and you have to duplicate that vision on your post-production. Now, Shana, put this thing on me only. Me, big, just me on this camera. This is important. Here's what you're doing, guys. First, a person knew nothing. This is their mind. They knew nothing about MWR. They didn't even know their finances were out of whack. They knew nothing about interest and debt. They knew nothing about the rule of 72. They knew nothing about the experts. They didn't know how credit was affecting them. They didn't know that their premiums were high because they're in the 500s. They didn't even know that. They didn't know the tax advantages of a home-based business. Their mind was closed. Then you piqued them. Now they at least know that a home-based business exists. It's not what they thought it was. Their credit is affecting them. Their interest rates are too high. They need to start investing. You took a person from nothing to something. Now, you're gonna then give them a video, a YouTube link, a website. You now are gonna show them that they got a little bit more knowledge. Now that they know a problem even exists, let's solve the problem. Here's a presentation. Here's what we do. Then you gotta train them. Once they join, to stick around. It's not gonna happen overnight. You're not gonna be at $1,000 a day tomorrow. You're not gonna be at $300 a day this weekend. Stick around and learn the business. But that's better than you first knowing nothing. Guys, this is called enrollment. The person who takes a person through the proper steps of enrollment wins. You gotta enroll a person into your vision. Here's what's happening. If a person is blind and they didn't even know credit was an issue, they didn't even know investing was real, they didn't know about arbitrage, they didn't know about private banking, they didn't know debt was killing them, and then you open up the lights too fast, they're going to get blinded again. What happens when you go from darkness to light? Your eyes have to adjust. When you're doing pre-production, you have to enroll them into a vision over time. They're not going to sign up after their first exposure. Put this in your notes. Most people have to see a presentation twice. Most people have to see a presentation twice. Because it's human nature, we don't like to take our first deal. So when you got me blind, don't know credit is bad, don't know how bad it's affecting me, don't know my debt is killing me, don't know I can get out of my checking account, don't know about a PRA, and then you say, watch this presentation. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. Wait, let my eyes dilate first. Man, you threw that on me. Now that my eyes are dilated, let me watch it. So, Mr. Johnson, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 is I'm in, are you at least an 8 or higher? Oh, right now I'm about a 8. Oh, no problem. Because I know you need to see it again anyway. So why don't you do this? Now that you've seen the presentation, jump on my live tonight. We're doing them every day this week at 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 10 o'clock. Which one of those options work best for you? Write this in the notes, guys. Which one of those options work best for you? It's called alternative choices. I'm going somewhere with this. Now, I'm going to give him his second exposure. Too many of you guys on your pre-production, you think people sign up after the first exposure. They don't. That's why we always give them 2. Conference call, first exposure. Website, second exposure. Website, first exposure. Facebook Live, second exposure. See, in the good old days, in-home profit party, first exposure. Saturday social, second exposure. Now watch. None of them are bigger or better than the other. You just need them to see it twice. You just need them to see it twice. So now, when you enroll people into a vision, they can slowly get out of darkness into light, and you didn't blind them. That's the challenge with pre-production. Bring me back to all of us together. Some of you guys watching this webinar live or later, you throwing too much at a person too fast, and they're blinded by your vision, so they go back to theirs. The only way to get a person into your vision is to slowly open up their iris or their lens by using the tools that we give them over time. So what'll happen is some people you peaking, some people on presentation 2, some people you closing, some people you haven't even peaked yet. Some people are on the fence thinking about it. But when you have our system, it's called redundancy. They see it over and over again in different forms. I'll give you a perfect example. This is called redundancy. Go to howtoshiftyourincome.com and watch the 3 videos. The total video time might be 29 to 32 minutes. You have 29 to 32 minutes, don't you? Yeah. Well, when can I follow back up with you? You want to do 1 o'clock today, or you want to do 5 o'clock after work? Let's do 5 o'clock after work. Okay, so you said you got 30 minutes, right? Okay, take a look at those videos. I'm gonna call you back at 5 o'clock. I don't tell them to call me back. I don't say, when are you gonna watch the videos? I don't say what's a good time to reach you. I give you the 2 times. Why? Because I know people. I understand people. We're trained to make appointments. So if I say 1 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, I don't care which o'clock it is. You're gonna pick the o'clock that worked for you, and either one of them work for me. So you're gonna watch the video. Now watch this, guys. They're gonna watch me on howtoshiftyourincome.com. And because I already know you don't like your first deal, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a link down there that says more information. Because I know you're gonna ask me for more information. Hey, Brian, I loved it, but I need some more information. Oh, great. Click on more information. Oh, it's funny you should ask. We got a link right there called more information. Now, Marvin, what that does, it sends them straight to corporate site.
Right.
They just need to see it what? Again. Put this in your notes, guys. Prospects are looking for consistency. They looking for you to be consistent. Like, have you quit yet? That's what they want to know. Have you quit yet? Are you still doing it? Prospects looking for consistency. They want to see if the webinar I did above in the video has the same information as this more information link below the video. When they click on more information, y'all know I already knew they were going to ask for that. That's why it's called more information. And you know what they say? Oh, great. I know you need more information. It ain't nothing but the corporate site, but you're going to go over there. Herschel, you're going to see the same thing again, right? Just a different voice, different face, different modality. Then we're going to bring you back to see me do it live, 10 o'clock Saturday morning. And then people go, you know what? I like this. I'm in. It's not that, guys. It's the same thing they saw the first time. They have to see it again so they won't have buyer's remorse. Put this in your notes. No one takes their first deal. No one takes their first deal. Now, you got a few self-starters out there, right? They're like, look, I see it. I was in from day one. Like, that was me. It don't take me a whole lot. I make decisions quickly. I know what I like. I know how I feel about it, and I'm gone, right? And ain't no turning back. Ain't nobody going to tell me no different. So, there's some self-starters out there, but most people have to have redundancy. Our system, the picture I'm going to pull up in a second, is built with redundancy. So I'm slowly opening your iris or your lens up and bringing you out of darkness so you'll know about this pyramid thing you heard about. So you'll know about this home-based business ain't small as you think. So you'll know that your butt needs $600 a month minimum because you know you don't have it. And let's just be honest, you don't have the 228. So stop scrutinizing the business and acting like you got questions when the truth is you don't have the money. So let's stop, okay? Let's stop. And when y'all get that a person really don't have the money, they just want you to think they smart. They really don't have the 228. They just want you to think they do, and they're gonna try to pull you out of it. They really think that what they've been doing for 40 years is right, so they don't like what you're telling them. When you start understanding that, you'll see it ain't got nothing to do with you. Now, Brian, how does this tie? How does my okay, Brian, I got it. What are we learning here? What are our bullet points? 1, people need to see a presentation how many times minimum? 2, am I right? What's that called? Redundancy. Our system is built with redundancy on purpose because we know. 2, when a person needs more information, we already knew that. So we're just gonna get them to a secondary source that's gonna say the same thing. 3, people need to see consistency. They need to see congruency. Oh, that's the same thing he said. So now they're feeling smart. They start answering the questions for you on the second presentation. Oh yeah, the Financial Edge membership. Because I said it the first time on howtoshiftyourincome.com. Now, when corporate says the same thing, it's like, oh, they feel smarter and more informed on the second presentation. So now land banking. Oh, that's what the young man was talking about, land banking. In their mind, they now have congruency. If the human mind is not congruent, it doesn't make a decision. It can't be off. So when you only have something one time, it's off. That second one brings you back even. Now the mind is congruent and consistent. That's how you get a person to sign up in the business. Now, watch this. It's time for them to get post-production. They joined. Now they got to get rolling. I'm gonna tell y'all the number one pitfall you're making. I'm telling you the number one pitfall you're making. Leaders, listen. Areas, listen. My districts, listen. When a person signs up, if you give them right back to the friend that signed them up, they done. They're done. You have to quickly get them systematically involved. Why? Think about it. You did a 3-way call with an expert to expose them away from their friend. You put them on a website so their friend wouldn't show it to them. You put them on a conference call to show them that it's bigger than their friend. You sent them to corporate to show them that it's more professional than their friend. Then they sign up and you tell their friend to train them. Hey, Kim, that's your responsibility. Is she getting trained? You kept her from Kim the whole time. So you got to be just as systematic with the training approach as you were with the enrollment approach. That's the yin and yang that professionals understand that amateurs don't understand. Until you get out the person's way and let the system train them, you gonna lose. Capiche? All right. 2 phases of the business. Everybody type in the comments. What are the 2 phases of the business? I need to see a few people answer that for me. There are 2 phases of our business. You make sure everybody paying attention. I'm on delay. Let me see what you got for me. 2 phases of the business. There you go. Lynn got it. Bam, bam. Who else got it? Marvin got it. Obviously with me. Bam, bam. Pre and post. Vonda got it. That's right. Quanta got it. That's right. That's right. That's right. Look. Miss McCullum got it. Okay, Nicole, I saw you. Chad got it. Good. Rosalind got it. Good. Pre-production, Don got it. Good. Monty got it. Good. 2 phases of the business. Put this in the comments. Give me the answer. If you expose the business too fast, a person will be what? Here's the hint. If you expose the business too fast and throw water on a person or give them too much light, a person will be what? That's right. Marvin got it. Let's go. Quana got it. Let's go. Gail got it. Let's go. Good. Very good. Very good. Fabian, I hear you. Dwayne, I see you. Let's go. All right. A person will be blinded. A person generally has to see a presentation 2 times. That's called what in our system? If you got to see it twice, that's called what in our system? The military does it all the time. They use it all the time. We don't send 2. We don't send 1 ship out there. We got to send 2. We don't launch 1 missile. We launch 2. A person has to see it 2 times. That's called what? That's right. Press down. Redundancy. Vonda got it. That's right. Miss Hall got it. That's right. Miss Wright got it. That's right. It's called redundancy. Redundancy. Mr. Tall got it. That's right. You have to show it to them twice. Okay? Yes or no? Is one presentation style any better than the other? Is a conference call better than a webinar? Is a webinar better than a website? Is a website better than a live? In our minds, should any one presentation be better than the other? If we got redundancy. Yes or no? Lynn, that's right. Nope. Nope. Roger, that's right. Nope. We don't care. Nope. Devin, that's right. Nope. Nope. Roseanne, that's right. Nope. All we do, Curtis, that's right. We put people in front of the system. We know the redundancy's coming anyway. So y'all got to stop thinking. See, that's you thinking, if they see Brian live, that's better. If they got to see it twice anyway. So why don't you send them to the website first? So when they see me, I'm their second presentation. You see, when they see me, I'm their second presentation. When they see Marvin, that might be the first presentation. Then we bounce to Kim live tonight. That's the second presentation. See, the name of the game in Mayhem Week, 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock, is how many people you pre-qualify on howtoshipyourincome.com. How many people can you get to go check it out in between Mayhem, before Mayhem, during Mayhem? So that when Mayhem hits 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock, they already saw the website. They waiting to see us live. Now you closing them. See, what y'all want to do is show them to us first. Bad mistake. Now, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying just know that if they see us first, you may have to double back and let them go see the website second. If they see the website first, bring them to Mayhem and we'll do it. If they see the 2 o'clock first, bring them back at 10 o'clock where I'm going to do something different. If they see the 6 o'clock first, right? I mean, if they see the 10 a.m. first, bring them back at 6 o'clock where I'm going to do something. They're going to see a different presenter. All I care about is 2. That's it. We're talking pre-production. That's all I care about. Did they see the thing twice? You see? Now, let's go back to mindset. The reason people won't even look at your business is because subconsciously, network marketing is a blank. It's an blank. What's the word? I won't even look at it. I can't see it. I ain't trying to deal with it. I can't look at it. Marvin ain't showing up. Kim, Josette, don't call me no more, because network marketing is a blank. What's the word? Marvin, quit ruining the quiz. It's an admission. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Trevor, that's right. Gail, that's right. Nia, that's right. It's an admission. When you expose this thing and they can make one a week that they done made their whole life, they like, man, shoot, I ain't trying to look at that. Then that means my whole life was a lie. And that's not true. It just means you learning something. It's an admission. It's an admission. And I promise you, somebody, no, it's not scam, guys. It's not scam. Jocelyn, it's not scam. Anita, it's not scam. It's not scam. Rosalind, it's not scam. It's not pyramid. Whoever just put pyramid, y'all wasn't listening. Okay? Tammy, not pyramid, erase that. Jocelyn, not scam, erase that. Rosalind, not scam. Anita, not scam. It's an admission. It's an admission. I said subconsciously, people don't join the business because it's an admission that what they've been doing is wrong. All right? Not calling y'all, just want you to have the right answer. All right, good pop quiz. Any questions from me so far? We're about to build this thing, and I'm going to get in some sun. All right? That's okay. So said you misunderstood the question. No problem, no problem. That's why we're here. Good job. All right. Facilitators, y'all good?
Good, sir.
All right. Anybody want to add? Hirsch, you're OG in the game. Pre-production, post-production. Do you understand the enrollment process out here versus the post-production? We pass them back to their friend, and their friend can't train them at all. That's why we kept them from their friend, but then we sign them up and tell their friend to work with them. Talk to me a little bit about how two friends can't work together. Why is it like that?
Well, you know, first of all, you got one friend that doesn't believe what you're doing anyway. So, and that happens a lot. But basically, you end up just putting it back in the position where the person that you brought forth can't support it. They can't support them. And it's just I just believe really that a lot of people, they just don't, their belief system's not there, so they can't carry it.
That's right.
So that's what happens with that. Yeah.
That's right. And let me say this to you guys too. A lot of y'all got to remember, man, when you give the person back to their friend, not only are they inexperienced, their friend not full time. See, some of y'all that work close with me, if you work really close with me, you see my day. It's 24/7. From the time I wake up, I'm on the phone because I'm going for ND. It ain't nothing stopping me from hitting ND. Period. My whole group is stopped right now. I'm gonna go find some more people that want to hit. Period. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to make history. So I'm going for ND. My phone ringing all the time. I got a million text messages all the time. I got a million emails all the time. I got a million Google Voice all the time. I'm always rolling. I'm rolling. I'm working. I'm emailing. But you know what? I'm full time. So it's not pressure for me. When I want to take a nap, I'm taking a nap. When I'm not returning y'all's calls, I'm not returning them. When I need a mental break, I'm taking a mental break. When I'm hungry, I'm eating. If I need to tell y'all right now, I got to go. Marvin, run this for the next 30 minutes. I got partners that have my back. Marvin, I got to take care of something real quick. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Hey, Herschel, y'all tag team real quick because I got leverage. I got partners. We got each other's back. I'm full time. So I can handle more than most people because this is what I do for a living. The system is your full-time upline. Write that down. The system is your full-time upline. When you get a business back to a mom who got 2 kids, a brand new baby, she got a job, her team is growing, now you making her business not fun no more. You see, the system is your full-time upline. The videos are full-time. My video library is full-time. Our YouTube channel is full-time. HowToShipYourIncome.com is full-time. The Mayhem Week, gonna be a bunch of us that's pretty much full-time, right? We about to go, either we on the brink of full-time, we've been full-time, we are full-time, we free during the day, we got freedom during the night. We about to mayhem y'all for 5 days straight. Why? Because I got my leaders who are on the brink of going full-time.
Right.
You have to leverage us. Men especially, it's your ego that gets in the way. Because you need your friend to think you the man. You need your friend to think you gonna train them. You need your friend to know you know everything. You need your friend to know how smart you are. Do y'all know smart people really, believe it or not, they allocate things. I ain't trying to go through all this stuff with you. This guy told me yesterday, hey, Mr. Beane, we was on a three-way, right? Hey, Mr. Beane, yeah, I saw the video, man, but what you got for me? Like, what more can you give me? I said, nothing. Nothing. You got the wrong one, bro. I didn't say that, but I'm talking about my attitude. Nothing. He wanted me to get on there. Now, I saw the video. Now you sell me. Shit, man. What?
Nothing more to give.
I ain't got nothing more to give. Especially if the damn video was me. See, I just don't let people waste my time. I'm like, sir, ask me your specific questions. And I tell everybody this. Here's a good note. Here's a good note for y'all, right? I said, sir, you have any questions? Because at the end, I got a question for you. Put down your notes. Sir, you got any questions? Because in the end, I got a question for you. I'm on a training call. Where are you? Okay, I'm on the whole team on training. Well, how you on the phone? See you later. See, they don't play them games. Anyway. What was I saying, Kim?
You said questions because I have a question for you.
There you go. Yeah, $1 million tip. See, $1 million tip. Got interrupted. Man, when I'm doing my calls with you guys, listen to how I say that. I say, sir, yeah, this might be like Marma. This might be a closeout, right? Where somebody saw the presentation, they want me to close them out. I say, yeah, sir, go ahead, fire away with all your questions, and then at the end, I got one for you. Cause see, you ain't the only one get asked no questions. I got some questions.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
What y'all do, y'all, sir, you got any questions? Can we help you get started? How soon you want to get involved? Okay, sir, yeah, fire away. Ask me any questions. Well, Mr. Beane, talk to me a little bit more about the Financial Edge membership. Well, what is it about the Edge membership that you want to know? See, I don't have time to give you another whole Financial Edge membership overview, sir. That's my attitude, right? But charismatically and calmly, well, sir, what is it about the Edge membership you want to know? Well, just the whole thing. Oh, sir, do me a favor. There's a 4-minute video. Video 2 on the website is 4 minutes. Watch that. Write down your specific questions, and then y'all call me back, and I can go over it with you. See, I don't have time. Time is my most valuable asset. Brian, you hitting ND, so you get like that. No, y'all, I was like that at ED. That's how I hit. I don't have time. Charismatically and calmly. Sir, what's your specific question about the membership? Because the videos can explain that to you a lot better than I can. Well, I just want to understand now, what exactly are we doing? Okay, see, that's his real question. It ain't got nothing to do with Financial Edge. Sir, you don't understand what we're doing, so just say that. Just say you don't understand. I can help you understand. Sir, we do 2 things. We get customers and customer getters. Then I pause. What? So we do 2 things. We get customers and customer getters. What do you mean? Well, the Financial Edge membership that you saw, that's our product. A lot of people need that as customers. But then we have people that want to make money who want to use that and make money as customer getters. Do you find yourself being more toward the customer side or the customer getter side? Brian, you cold. Y'all, look, I never say the same thing twice. I take what the prospect arms me with, and then I give it back to him.
Brian.
Yes.
As you were finishing that point earlier about enrollment and how the enrollment is so important, don't go back to your friend.
Yes.
I'll ask a generic question to people listening. Who do people think has the better customer service, McDonald's or Chick-fil-A?
Woo!
Most people will automatically say Chick-fil-A. Almost, if you did a survey, they would say that, right? Most people don't know that Chick-fil-A, when they recruit and train the staff is asked certain questions, and that's actually what brings out the customer service. So that's why when you go to McDonald's, they're looking at you saying what you want, and at Chick-fil-A, they're saying, how can I help you? It's not just a regular training. It really is, to your point, enrollment, because they're asking you, what are some of your life goals? People don't know that on the application, Chick-fil-A asks questions about what are your life goals, what are some of the things that motivate you, and so my whole point is to your thing. When somebody is that invested in you up front, you tend to eventually give that back. And so to your point, that's the big piece about enrollment. And you I don't care where you go. I don't care where you go. You say, they so nice at Chick-fil-A. Everybody says that. And when I saw somebody show me the daggone application, I was like, oh, that's why them people so sharp. you just gonna go in there and just walk in and do no interview, you know?
It's designed and set up to create a culture.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yep.
You know what I mean? Let me bring Melvin's question back up because I had a question here. Great point, Mara. That's a great point, man. Melvin says, so expose our prospects to our independent MWRfinancial.com site first. Melvin, no. Nowhere did I say MWRfinancial.com. Guys, my prospects, I'm telling you guys, from a position of strength, they never see the Making Wealth Real financial website. Never. Nothing wrong with it. You won't see that till you're ready to join. The best exposure is howtoshiftyourincome.com and shiftmyincomenow.com. Those are the two. I send them to howtoshiftyourincome.com first, and I send them to shiftmyincomenow.com with my more information. All it is a link to the corporate site. I never let prospects see my Making Wealth Real financial site. No, it ain't designed for that. It's too corporate. It's too corporate. It's too much on the products on there. It's too much about the company vision. It's too much about the history. You got to have that by law. I need you to see some real people getting real results with real testimonies, with real cameras, with real cell phones, with real screenshots, with real credit scores, with real debt elimination, with real tax minimization, with real. That's what I need you to see first. A person don't see my MWRfinancial.com site till they signing up, Marv. I promise you. I never send people to the corporate site. Our site is better.
Right.
It's not an ego thing. I'm talking about psychologically. Real people on video will always beat some template with a corporate logo.
Right.
Trust me. So no. I didn't say never did I say makingwealthrealfinancial.com. Everything we do in the redundancy world is two of our tools, two of our systems, two of our exposures. MakingWealthRealFinancial.com is strictly to sign people up and for you to log in and get your finances in order. That is not the exposure site. I'm glad you asked that question because I got to make sure that's crystal. Good. All right. So, question. The answer is not redundancy, but I always ask a person, and I always give my prospects two what? Nobody on the panel put it in. I'll give y'all a hint. It's called alternative blank. Always. You would never hear Brian give one of the, I always give alternative. Melissa said options. That's hot, you hot, which is not wrong at all. Choices. There you go, Preston. Alternative choices. Chad got it. Gail, options is off. Quana got it. Jimmy, options is off. But y'all hot. Y'all all hot right there. But the word is choices. Guys, I'm shaving 50 years of frustration off your life. You got to give your prospect two choices. Always. 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Can I follow up with you? When's the best time slot for you to have 30 minutes? You want to do, can I follow up at 6 o'clock or 9:30? You see? That's how you have to do it. You want to see it live or you want to watch the pre-recording? I don't care what you do. Give two choices. The word is choices. Very good. All right. Let's pull this up. Great point, Marv. Y'all loving this. My new AD. You all right out there? You still letting technology shake you up?
I am here.
You good?
Yes,
all right.
I am.
Let's go. Welcome to Leadership, Josette. You're going to do fine. Josette, I remember when I first met you. Do you know that? I remember the day I met you. To see you now as an area director, you're looking good. It looks good on you. All right.
Thank you.
Where am I here? Drop the mic. The girl dropped the mic at Game Changer on purpose. My DJ was like, who is that?
Right.
I'm like, Josette, when people say drop the mic, they don't mean for real. She was like, I was like, that thing cost $300. Are you? My DJ was like, y'all be taking these emojis too serious. Okay. She dropped the microphone. All right. Here we go. So, all right, guys. So here's the redundancy. Here's the exposures. Now, let me start at the end and work my way backwards. What I mean by that is post-production. When you bring a new person into business, please make sure they get this. They gotta get this. Some of y'all talking too much to your people and you're not letting the tools do it. They have to go to howtoshipyourincome.com and click on members. I want everybody to type that in the comments because I don't think people understand this. After you sign someone up, howtoshipyourincome.com and members. That's the next thing you do. Clarence, I got you on your question. Clarence Lowe, I got you on your question. Put that in the comments. Howtoshipyourincome.com and in parentheses, members. That's the first thing a new person must do. I need to see that 1,000,000 times because I don't think people understand. Ken Riley put shiftmyincomenow.com. No. Unless you're answering somebody else's question. Okay, you answer another person's question. I got you, Ken. I mean, Riley, I got you. But no, I need the right answer to this question right here. Ken was answering Charles's question. Bonda, there you go. Howtoshipyourincome.com. Members. Preston, there you go. Roger, there you go. After I sign someone up, Kim, there you go. Howtoshipyourincome.com. Members. There you go. Howtoshipyourincome.com. Members. There you go. Very good. That is the site that gives these steps. If the system is your full-time mentor, how are you talking to everybody every day, all the time about the steps? You can't. You're going to get tired. You're going to get burnt out, guys. I don't want you burnt out. I want you excited. I want you to have what's called, harness your energy. Howtoshipyourincome.com. Eddie Styles, I see you. Welcome to the team. But Eddie, I want you to put in parentheses, members. Put members. Howtoshipyourincome.com. Members. This is when people sign up. See, the site has ambiguity, guys. The same site is where people see the presentation, but it's also where they go under the member section to get trained. I did that on purpose. I want people to go to one main site to get rocking and rolling. Now, the member section leads you to everything else you need. Y'all, I'm not here to make money. I'm here to make history. And I'm gonna make history with you guys, whether you want to make history or not. You part of history. But we got to make sure we're on the same page. Members is where you go to get that full-time upline so you don't rely on the person that brought them in to succeed. They got to go to members. It's called higher source dynamics. You got to expose your people to higher source dynamics. Okay? Very good. Members. I think I done beat that into your head. Look at Eddie. Eddie, I see you. You type the same thing again, but hey, you here. You are here. But Eddie, as long as you know that the key word, Miss Styles, because I'm going to talk to you later today, is members. All right? Let's have some fun. So, now, what am I saying? That's where you go to give them this training we're about to go over. That's where you go. My welcome text. That's right. I got a welcome text. I copy and paste. Everybody who joins, if you not pasting the welcome text to your new people, you tripping. You tripping. Because I get you off to a great start by texting you this little quick paragraph. Hey, welcome to Extra Digit. Blah, 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 blah. Go to howtoshipyourincome.com, click on members, and finish the first 5 steps. Text me back, done, when you finish the first 5 steps. Now, those steps are going to get them the financial edge. Those steps are going to get them the tech scripts. Those steps are going to get them the Facebook page. Those steps are going to get them the YouTube channel. Those steps are going to get them the MWI testimonials. Those steps are gonna get them everything. The video library, this packet. You got to go to members and click on those steps. If it's been 3 days and I call you back, hey, John, just checking on you, man. You done your 5 steps yet? No, I ain't got around to it. Okay, John, just so you know, man, there's something in your body called a quitting clock, and it's starting to tick. See, I'm just straight with people. Because, see, I know you better than you know yourself. John, I know you're busy, man, but those steps don't take but about 10 minutes, man. You invested your 228, didn't you? Yeah. Well, you was complaining about the 119 a month, weren't you? Yeah. Well, it's about to hit your ass. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. All right. So, John, you invested 228, didn't you? Yeah. And 119 was your concern, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, John, I'm trying to show you, man. The first 5 steps help you adjust your W-4. The first 5 steps help you get your 3 people. So that way the 119 that you thought was a problem won't be a problem. You don't want it to hit, do you? That was your biggest concern, wasn't it? Yeah. John, you want to make some money, don't you? Yeah. John, you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, are you? Nah. John, you can call me back in 10 minutes, can't you? Yeah, Brian, I'm going to get on that right now. Thank you, John. You got my number, don't you? It's called tie downs. Y'all get good at that. Tie people down. That's advanced training. But my point is, I ask questions. I'm going to let John tell me why he hadn't clicked on members yet. He been in the business 3 days. 3 days. Everything your person needs is under members, guys. I set it up that way. We're not rocking and rolling and creating all these ADs because we don't know what we're doing. We're not rocking and rolling and popping all these districts because we don't know what we're doing. It's intentional. Okay? Put this in notes. Success is intentional. These aren't mistakes. We know what we're doing. This is not an accident. Success is intentional. You don't just stumble across it and, oh my God, I can't believe I'm here. No, you willed it to yourself. You read your affirmations. You put people in front of the information. You started using redundancy. You got out of your own way. You got out of your own head. You started to posture yourself. You built your belief system up. You hung around us more than you hung around them. Success is intentional. Write this down. Do not be afraid to be great. I tell my son that all the time. Do not be afraid to be great. You are great. You come from a great family. We are great. Y'all scared to be great. In fact, type that. Put that on your notes. I need to see that in the comments. Do not be afraid to be great. We're not here to make money. We're here to make history. The money gonna come with the history. There you go. Shawnee, I see you. What's up, Meek Meek? Do not be afraid to be great, Tamika Williams. Alicia Richardson, good. All right. Here's the redundancy and we're done. I got 15 minutes before 2 o'clock. I'm going to get some sun. Okay. So I hope you heard the message loud and clear. When I bring a person into business, my welcome text automatically sends them to howtoshiftyourincome.com/members. Brian, where's the welcome text? You clearly haven't been to howtoshiftyourincome.com members. See, one thing about me, Hirsch, I let you call yourself out. So before you ask me where that text is, I'm trying to save you. Now, Kim and the SDs and Josette, Ray, and all the guys out there, LaMarcus and all the new SDs and ADs and above, I'm doing a challenge with the SDs, and I'm real hard on them. Not hard as in like a boss, but I'm letting them see that you tripping yourself up by not doing some basic stuff. You tripping yourself up. See, you don't think the business works. No, you're just not working the business. And it's easy for me to trip you up if you don't follow instructions. Put this in your notes. Pay attention and never quit. pay attention, and never quit. You would be surprised. I can ask some of y'all right now a question that I asked, to answer a question I asked, clearly answered 2 minutes ago. You had the wrong answer. I'm telling you, you had the wrong answer. It don't mean you're a bad person. It just means you gotta step and say, you know what? I gotta pay more attention to what he's saying. Pay attention and never quit. So I got the SDs doing these assignments. And they right now don't even know why they're doing them. But you watch where you end up in 30 days with me. You watch. If you do them. Now, if you're missing deadlines and you making excuses, then don't look for no results. But I've done this before, and we walked across the stage with every promotion the company had after 30 days. Other legs were in the company looking like, who are them guys? Don't worry about it. Everybody on stage was ours because they went through this training. And I don't take no excuses. One of my favorite quotes, you can fail in life with legitimate excuses. So some of y'all might have what you think is good excuses. Brian, I couldn't make my testimonial video, man, because my camera broke. Okay, that's a good excuse. You couldn't borrow nobody else's camera? Brian, I couldn't make my video, man, because I kept messing up. Okay, that's a good excuse. You gonna ever get it right? Brian, I couldn't do my three-way close with you, man, because none of my prospects called me back. Oh, that's a good excuse. It ain't 300 million people in this country. Brian, I couldn't post the memes on the social media, man, because I forgot my password to Facebook. That ain't no good excuse. You hit reset password? See, I just don't take excuses. I don't. Because put this in the notes. If you're good at making excuses, it's hard to excel at anything. If you're good at making excuses, it's hard to excel at anything. So you know what I'm gonna do, Marv? When we get off this thing, I'm gonna call some of my brand new people. And you know what I said? You know what I'm gonna ask them? Marv, what you think I'm gonna call some of my brand new people that just joined within the past 30 days. And what you think I'm asking? Just take a shot. Are you on mute?
Have they done the five? I'm sorry. Have they done the 5 steps in how to shift your income? Have they been to howtoshiftyourincome.com member section?
Okay, not a bad answer. Not the right answer, but not what I'm looking for. But that's a good question. Herschel, I'm gonna hang up this training. And what you think I'm gonna ask my new people?
Oh, were they on the training?
If they've gone into members area.
No, he hit
him.
No, hold on. Marvin, it hit him. Were you where?
Oh, were you on the trainer?
Were you on there?
Right. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm asking. I'm going to say, were you on this? Now, you know, some of them got legitimate what? Excuses. Because everybody can't be here at 12 o'clock. And I know that. But Marvin, let me ask you this. Is there any reason you can't watch this later?
Oh, no reason not. Why you shouldn't?
Right.
No way. See, my point is you can fail in life with legitimate excuses because you think they're legitimate. Whereas people like me go, it really ain't no excuse. It ain't no excuse. I mean, everything is recorded. You can go back and watch it. We talked about mindset for an hour. I usually go 30 minutes. I did mindset today for an hour. I had people repeat everything I said in the chat. I said certain things 2 and 3 times. Everybody now knows in post-production, howtoshiftyourincome.com members. If a person can't click on members and do the 5 steps, they not gonna make it in the business, period. So I give away little homework assignments. SDs, do this for me. It's due by midnight tomorrow. I do it on purpose. I might give you some Tuesday and it's due Friday, but I might give you some Wednesday that's due Friday, and I'm gonna give you some Thursday that's due Friday. Why am I doing that? To show you that your butt should have did what was done on Tuesday, because now I'm loading you up. So now you feel like Friday is heavy. No, Friday wasn't heavy Tuesday. Friday got heavy Friday.
Right.
Dang, Brian coming with all these assignments. No, Brian ain't coming with all these assignments. Brian gave you some stuff to do Monday and Tuesday. You waited till Friday. Now you backed up. Now you want to quit. Now it's too much. But I thought you wanted personal coaching. I thought you wanted an accountability partner. I thought you wanted to know what it was like to be one of the big dogs. This big boy shit. This what the big dogs do. The big dogs do presentations. The big dogs got posture. The big dogs got memes online, videos circulating, text messages going around, phone calls to return, email campaign. The big dogs run big business. I thought you wanted big boy shit. Oh no, I ain't know it was like that. Okay, well do the $5 a day and just chill. But this big boy stuff. So you need to be careful what you wish for. Okay? Be careful what you wish for. If you want to be at the top, let me tell y'all something. Everything you're doing right now, Hirsch, is preparing you for district. Everything you do in that district is preparing you for regional. Hirsch, how many legs you got done already right now for district? On the way.
I got one leg done at AD.
Your bar says I'm 33% what?
Oh, I'm away from as far as the $100 a day and also the car.
You're thinking too much. From district, your bar says I'm 33% what?
Oh, from district, I got 30%. But no, actually, it's 63%.
You got 66% to go. Am I right?
To go.
That
yeah,
means
right.
you got one leg already what?
Already done.
Done. Is there anything keeping you from getting leg number 2 knocked out?
Oh no, that'll be done this month on the 31st.
It's just a matter of getting it what?
Just getting it done. Getting it done.
Marvin.
Yeah.
You came in Making Wealth Real. You got off to a slow start. Am I right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Played around with it. Maybe with the timer went right back in the day or whatever. You decided to re-engage. What's the difference between the Marvin that was playing around and the Marvin who said, you know what, let me get this thing knocked out? What's the difference?
Oh, I'm going to go ahead and get it done. I just made a change of mindset.
He changed it was the word I'm looking for. That's right. It was a decision.
Yep.
It's a decision.
Right.
It's a decision. That's it. Kim, I have seen your sister present. In our SD group, everybody want to partner with Keisha.
Yep.
Is there any reason? How do you have any legs done for district just yet?
Not yet.
So we got to pop our first what?
AD.
That means we need to help 3 people hit what?
SD.
We need to find 3 people who want to make minimum $600 what?
$600 guaranteed a month.
That's it. Is there anything keeping you from focusing every day to see who's serious about that?
Absolutely not.
Nothing. My newbie, Josette.
I'm here.
Everything you did to hit AD is preparing you to produce ADs. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
That means if you feel like you're not superhuman, ain't nothing special about you, if you can do it, we can find 3 people that can do it. I want y'all to stop saying, if I can do it, anybody can do it. That shit ain't true. And whoever told you that is lying. Just because you did something don't mean everybody can do it. But just because you did something, Josette, I bet you 3 people can do it.
Absolutely.
Do you have 20 years of experience like myself and Herschel?
Nope, not at all.
Can you do this in your sleep? Can you train off the top of your head?
Yes, I can do anything.
You can?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. Have you had millions of dollars from home work?
Say that I had millions of dollars for what?
Working from home.
No.
So you're not a superhuman networker, am I right?
That's true.
But did you hit AD?
Yes.
So can you turn around and find the 3 people who need to do or want to do what you just did?
Yes.
It is a decision, guys. It's a decision. I decided when I joined the business, I will be the #1 income earner in Making Wealth Real, period. That ain't a knock against nobody that was here before me. That's just a decision I made for myself. So if they want to be #1, let's go and let's go for it. That ain't a diss. I made a decision that for my family, I want to be #1 income earner in the company. That's a decision I made. IDE means death. So to decide means to kill the OU. Pesticide kills bugs. Herbicide kills plants. Homicide kills a person. Genocide kills each other. Suicide kills oneself. Decide, IDE means death. Decide means kill the OU and go with new choices. I decided I was going to be the #1 producer in this company. And if somebody come along and break my records, I just hope they're under me. Records are made to be broken. You understand? So these are things you got to decide that you're going to go through this funnel. Here's the summary. We out of here. I want to spend more time on mindset today because all of this is on howtoshiftyourincome.com / let's say it together.
Members.
All right. Where's my screen share? We bring a person into business. This is what we're going to show. All right. So the first thing you want to do, guys, if you're brand new, write this down. 50, 15, 5. 50, 15, 5. Now, don't even talk to me about your results until you have exposed 50 people to the business. I don't even want to hear about your results because you haven't even done enough yet to get a gauge on what people are saying. See, what a lot of you guys that are brand new, what you're doing, you haven't exposed but 3 people, 7 people, 10 people, and you starting to say stuff like this. Everybody. They all of us, people. See, when you do that, that's a mental trap. You done talk to 7 people and you start to use words like everybody, all of us, my people. It just seemed like people, see, no, until you talk to 50, you don't even have enough to have a barometer or a scale of what people think. You can't gauge nothing till you get at least 50 exposures. And you tell me if you're not SD. I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you. You get a team of people where each person is exposing 50. And you tell me if you don't hit senior director, that's 12 people. You tell me, I'll wait. Because by the time you get to 50, 3 done join. And then they doing their 50. So you can't tell me that by the time you get to 50, 3 done join. And they can't get their group of 12. I'm waiting on you to disprove it to me. That you get 50 people exposed and don't have 3. I'm waiting. I'll wait on your proof, and I will bet I'll bet you my next residual check that you ain't talked to 50 people and don't have 3. Not through this system.
Right.
Now if you're saying what you want to say, that's one thing. But I'm talking about putting 50 people through this system right here. Now, here is how you peak them. New people, I'm gonna go through this quickly. We need you to peak 50 people's interest and get them to mayhem. I need you to peak 50 people's interest and get them to mayhem. Our goal is to have at least 50 personal people exposed through Mayhem Week. 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock. You want 50 people to get through Mayhem Week. You will come out. We're going to set records for EDs, SDs, ADs, and all that producers to higher positions. I promise you. 50. How do I do that, Brian? Well, number one, we're going to provide alternative choices. We're going to give them 2 time slots. We're not going to tell our prospects it's going on all week. We're going to say 10 or 6, 2 or 10, 10 p.m. or 10 a.m., 10 a.m. or 6 p.m., 2 p.m. or 10 p.m. We're only going to give 2 choices. You're going to peak them by asking questions. Ring, ring, John. You know anyone that's been affected by the quarantine? Or has your income been affected at all by the quarantine? Yeah, I know some people. Well, listen, I'm running with $1 trillion industry. The home-based business is expected to be the next trend, and people home anyway. between 10 o'clock or 2 o'clock, which one of those do you want to know more about how to work from home? Guys, that's called a lot about nothing. Write that down. Put that in the comments. A lot about nothing. See, some of y'all doing this. I'm with a company called Making Wealth Real. And you understand we get to pay 10 times a day. And we got this group of experts. And they help you with your credit. And man, tax minimization. See, you using boring words. People don't like tax minimization. People don't like debt elimination. Look at my Facebook status. It says earning daily pay. How did I go from 6 figures how did I generate 6 figures in 6 days? Then I got the little car with the smoke coming out the back. I don't say I can help you with the problems that social distancing can cause due to the current climate of the quarantine. No. Hey, I can show you guys how to earn a daily stimulus check. I went from 6 figures. I gave myself a 6-figure pay increase in 6 days. If that didn't happen to you, use my story. Hey, my mentor earned a 6-figure pay increase in 6 days. Okay? So I want you to understand. Peaking interest is oftentimes saying a lot about nothing. Hey, there's a home-based business. They're showing people how to earn daily checks, right? We're doing what's called Mayhem this month, helping as many people as possible see the power of working from home. I ain't said nothing. I just said work from home, daily checks. Hey, which one of these time slots work best for you? You want to do 2 o'clock or you want to do 6 o'clock? Because they're going to go over how they're doing it. You know why we can do that? Because that's just your first exposure. We're going to give you 2 anyway. See, now I hope y'all understand. Listen, during Mayhem, we don't have time for a lot of three-way calls, y'all. When you got to call your upline, they explain it to them, then you got to get them to answer questions, break it down. During Mayhem, your goal is to look for people that's looking for opportunity.
That's right.
Look for people that's looking for you. Look for people that's looking for you. I'll give you another one. Ring, ring, hello. Hey, let's do it role play real quick. Ring, ring, hey, Kim.
Hey.
How you doing?
Doing great. How about yourself?
I'm great. Kim, you at home? You need to be.
I'm at home.
Hey, turn your TV down. We got to talk. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready to go.
I met a gentleman. I don't know him personally, but I know of him. Earned 6 figures from home in 6 days because the quarantine is helping him win. We need to win, don't we?
We do.
Listen, I don't know a lot about it. Which time slot fits best? They're doing a campaign called Mayhem. Does 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. sound better?
Let's do 10 p.m.
Now, y'all, watch this. Watch this. I want y'all to hear this. Kim, 10 p.m.?
Yes.
If you had to pick a slot in between, because 12 hours is a long time, you got any time in between those two?
Yeah, I do.
Give me a time.
5 o'clock.
Let's make it 6.
Okay, that works.
Y'all ain't ready for me. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for me. Y'all not ready for me. See, I know I got 10. Kim, what I got? In my head, I got what?
10, 2, 6, and 10.
Am I right?
Yes.
So, Mar, I start with the 2, what? Extremes.
Furthest apart, yeah.
Now, I know good and hell well I got some other ones. But I want to see which one of these she gonna pick. She said 10. I know good and well that's too late. I want her to see it as soon as what?
Possible.
Kim, you got any time in the middle?
Yes.
What time?
5.
How 6?
That'll work.
Man, y'all not ready for me, man. I'm telling you, when you learn alternative choices, you navigate the prospect where you need them to be. Kim, put it down in concrete, not pencil, okay?
Okay.
We're going to do a special one at 6. I'm glad you chose 6. I wasn't even going to tell you about the 6. But you chose 6. Listen, put it in pen. Do you mind if I text you at 5:45, a quick reminder? I know how the day can go.
No, yeah, do that because I'll forget it.
Okay, guys, put this in your notes. Get permission. Get permission. Get permission to remind and get permission to follow up. It's okay. Get permission. Now, I'm going to tell you what I told a good friend of mine yesterday, or one of our colleagues yesterday. I said, when I finish talking to him, hang up. The problem with a lot of y'all, you talk to your prospects, and then you stay on the phone all day. You know what that says, Marvin? You're not busy.
Right.
See? You can't say, girl, by the way, you saw Housewives last night? You done blew it. Because you haven't shown them a change in you.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right. Hey, Brian.
Yes.
Just a quick question on exposure. If you are working your, let's say working your list, let's say Sunday, either later today or tomorrow, should we give them 2 choice of days first, or should we focus everything on Monday first and then kind of go through the week as we go?
No, do 2 times of the same day.
No, but I'm saying that's typically when you're talking about that day. But when I first talk to you, am I giving you am I trying to go straight to Monday and deal with Monday first, then worry about Tuesday later? How do I get through my week if I got that sense? That's what I'm trying to ask.
Okay, if I understand the question, no, deal with Monday first.
Right. So everything right now, I'm sorry, let me slow down.
Okay.
Everything right now should be trying to get everybody we can on Monday.
Yes.
When do I start talking about Tuesday for somebody who say Monday's kind of busy and blah, 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 blah? That's not what I was asking. I'm sorry.
Okay, so none of the options Monday work for the person, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Oh yeah. If they say that clearly, go ahead and get your Tuesday set up, but just give them 2. Pick 2.
Got it. Yep.
Yeah. And I would do the first 2, 10 and what? 2.
10 and 2. Yeah.
Yeah. So now immediately start talking about Tuesday. If they already told you Monday's not good, go ahead and lock those down.
Okay.
Okay. We got guys. You got too many choices. You got plenty of choices. So only give them a little bit until you realize they can't handle those, and then if you notice, you throw them a third one. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
So basically, what you're saying is give them what's coming up soon first.
Yes.
Getting that. And we don't worry about Tuesday until it's time to talk about Tuesday.
That's right. Right.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's what I meant. Maybe I said it the wrong way.
Yes. Right. Yeah. You're not worried about Tuesday because the objective, guys, before we go, you trying to get as many people as you can Monday so they can be bringing some people.
Got you. Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay. So I want y'all to hear me peek. That's all I'm gonna do today. I'm not going through the whole funnel because guess what? It's in your back office. I do a whole video on this whole funnel. So when I do these trainings, I'm trying to do it with specialized attention on one thing. All right? Let's do some role play real quick. Kim, I want you to call Marvin as your friend. Let's get him invited to one of the Mayhem presentations on Monday. Marvin, you pick up, go light on it, don't be hard.
Ring.
Hey. Hello.
Hey, Marvin, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Kim? What's going on?
Hey, are you at home right now?
Yep, I'm at home.
Okay, look, has the social distancing been impacting your income, or you know somebody that's impacted as well?
Oh yeah, I know a few people's been impacted. Yep. What's going on?
Cool. So look, because of that, there's a home-based business industry right now that's helping people earn money daily. Are you available on Monday between 10 or 2?
2 o'clock is probably better.
Okay, so at 2 o'clock, I want to invite you to one of our presentations that's going to talk about it. But before on Tuesday or Monday before 2 o'clock, can I send you a text message just to remind you about 1:45 about to make sure that you're still available?
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
Okay, and then after that.
Okay, please, real quick.
Okay.
Let me show you how important semantics are. You got to watch the word between now. I don't want him to think it's between 10 and 2.
Gotcha.
You see the difference? Semantics matter, y'all. It's 10 a.m. or 2 p.m. Because I heard between, I'm like, hell no, I ain't got 4 hours now, Kim.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, before we go, let me show y'all, semantics are important. 10 or 2. Which one is best? Now watch this. Let me show you how to put some meat on the potatoes. You ready? I mean, meat on the bones. Watch this. Rain Herschel.
Hello, hey, what's up, Brian?
Hey, real quick, man. You at home? You better be.
Oh, yeah, I'm home.
I'm just joking with church. Okay, listen. You know anybody that's been affected by the quarantine or social distancing, this whole economy crazy? You know anybody?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, question. How have they been affected? Like, give me an example.
Well, you got some people, man, out of work. People can't get to work, and they're missing the income. They're losing the income.
Okay, I just got introduced to a group. These guys are making anywhere from an extra $600 a month, and then one of our mentors is making up to $15,000 a month, and that happened during the quarantine. Okay, so what we're doing, we're helping as many people as we can during the quarantine, while everybody at home understand the importance of a home-based business. Okay, tell me which one of these slots is best. Are you better at the 10 a.m. slot or the 6 p.m. slot?
I think I'm better at 6 o'clock. I can do 6.
Okay, I'm about to send you some screenshots of what these guys are doing from home.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay, that sounds good.
Boom. Credit score. Boom. Brian's $500 a day. Boom. Instant pay raise. Boom. Well, equity max testimony. If y'all not going to Making Wealth Real testimonial fan page and taking screenshots, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. See, you got to give them a little bit of substance between now and 6 p.m. Raise your hand if you hear me. You got to give them a little bit of substance to hold them down. Because you didn't say a whole, I didn't say a whole what? Whole lot.
No.
But when I shoot him that $500 a day text, and I shoot him them 700 scores, and then I say, man, this is unreal. People's finances are changing. Text you at 6:40. I text you at 5:45. I had to give him a little bit to hold him down between the 8 hours. Y'all tripping if you're not going to that Making Wealth. I keep them in my favorites. Like, I got screenshots of y'all testimonies in my favorites. Hey, Marvin, shoot me a screenshot of that $20 a day. Hey, Kim, I need that $30 a day. Hey, Quana, I need that $100 a day. Hey, Christy, I need that $150 a day. Hey, Andre, send me a picture of that car that you just bought. Man, y'all crazy? That's all you need. Why y'all overcomplicating the business? Shoot people them testimonies, get them on Mayhem, and I'll take some questions before I go. Y'all know I done stood up. It's real in here. I feel like I'm on stage. I'm losing my mind with this quarantine. No, I'm just joking.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Hey, can y'all wait till we get back together? It's gonna be lights out.
Man, look here. It's gonna be something special.
It's gonna be something special. By the time we get back together, if we postpone Game Changer or whatever, based on the regulations or whatever, probably safe to do so. We'll have something fun that weekend. But when we do finally get together, man, do y'all know like like a lot of you guys will be district?
Yep.
I bet when you join the company, district looks so far, didn't it? It's like, right. What? Yeah. Man, please. District about to be the new norm.
Yeah. And we're so far out from where we're going to be at, man, that we're coming in, too.
Man, come on.
A whole lot of folks going to have an increase.
Come on, man. It's going to be sick. I can't wait.
Yeah.
All right. Shay, we got any questions? Anybody got any questions on Peaking Interest? Mayhem? I am doing a State of the Team address tomorrow night. That's our last time getting together before Mayhem. During Mayhem, should we still use howtoshipyourincome.com? Ross, good question. Yes, Ross, absolutely. So the website becomes kind of a filler in the middle. If that person, you feel like they need something or they start asking you questions or they've seen like one of the presentations and they still need more information, then you're using howtoshipyourincome.com. Great question. It's just kind of it can be your front end or it can be your back end to get them to want to see it live or to get them to see it after the live. You position the tools where you need to position them as long as they see it twice. So yes, that's a great question. Do you consider social media posts as peaking? Oh my goodness. Man, Deion Allen, great question. Y'all got to be careful with this whole social media thing because I think a lot of y'all think that just because you post something, it's like peaking interest. It's the lowest form of peaking interest. Social media posts are the lowest form of peaking interest. It does do it, and you'll see me do it, don't get me wrong. But I'm not looking for a whole lot of engagement from that. Okay? I told the SDs, one of their assignments was to take a meme a day and post it. And I went and looked at y'all's pages. Like, I don't think any of us got any engagement.
Nope.
None. Zero. I'm talking about not a like, thumbs up, nothing. You know what that told me? That ain't no big deal.
Right.
It wasn't for that. It was for brand recognition. And I told everybody that. I said, look, just put this up there. What I say, Mark, for what?
Yep, put it up for brand recognition.
It's just brand recognition. I knew you wasn't gonna get no engagement. I'm trying to show you that stuff don't always work. It's just for brand recognition. So next month, when they hear Making Wealth Real again, they're gonna think, hey, I think that's what Marvin's doing. See, I do stuff sometimes just to bring it back to you. I'm talking about no engagement. I was like, I knew this was gonna happen. I'm just trying to show them something. So my point is, now some memes you put up get all kind of attention, right? But it's still the lowest form of engagement because half the people that commented on it are in the business.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like, that wasn't for y'all, okay? I said, text me. Y'all, you would be surprised how many people, I'll say, text me, daily pay, 678-632-3914. Text me, daily pay, if you want to know how to earn $200 a day, whatever. I get a text. I'm like, shoot, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Copy, paste. Let's go. Who is this? Hey, Brian, it's on. So I'm in the business. I just wanted to see what you was going to say. Let me tell you something. I don't get upset about a lot of things. Bro, I don't have time for you to be texting me. You in the business. Why don't you use this and see what people are going to say? Why don't you use the text scripts? Who can tell me where you think they are?
How to shift your income.com member section.
Oh my God.
How to shift your
Oh my God. This is too
members.
easy. Why don't you do that and see what I was going to say? Oh man, nothing makes me madder when somebody texts me and try to test me. Because bro, you wasting my time. I'm looking for leads. They ain't looking for you. You in the business. All right. Good question. Posting on social media is great, but it's the lowest form. You're just trying to build brand recognition and you're trying to make sure you know people watching and you're going to give them a good show. So far, how do we increase our number of people that we peak when we are at home? So how do we increase the number of people we peak when we're at home? So what you got to do now that you're home, you want to do a lot of YouTube exposure, right? You want to hold that phone up and talk for maybe 30 seconds on what you're excited about and upload it to your new YouTube channel. I'm not saying that social media is not good. I'm saying it's the lowest form of exposure. So what I mean by that is when a person gets interested, you pick up the phone. That's a higher form of exposure. That's a higher form of exposure. When we have presentations, you need to be hosting watch parties. That's a higher form of exposure. See, lives are a higher form of exposure. YouTube is a higher form of exposure. A post is just brand recognition. Hey, just want to let y'all know I'm still consistent. I'm still here. Comment below. But my point is watch parties, lives, and educational posts of you teaching something are way better than a post and you sitting around trying to see how many likes and comments it gets. So I'm sorry, Donna, or Dion, was it Dion? I just want to clear that up. There are different kinds of posts is what I'm trying to say. A live, that's a different animal right there because that's different. You're engaging and getting people information and giving them knowledge, and that's different. I'm talking about when people post and think they can walk away and they work for the day. Man, please, you fooling yourself. How can we expose on Instagram? Yes, hold on, Mark, 1 second. How can we expose on Instagram?
Yep.
Believe it or not, you expose on Instagram the same way. To me, the stories are better on Instagram because I think a lot of people want to go there and kind of see what you're up to during the day or whatever. But same way, live, it depends on your following. Lives, I'm about to get more active on Instagram. Instagram is not my best spot. YouTube is my best spot. But you go live, you put up memes, you do the same thing. It's just a different platform that attracts a different group that's more comfortable on IG. Same thing. Value videos, memes, lives, stories, same thing. Yes, Mark.
Just wanted to say something since you were as you were talking to Dion, not to put her out there, but I know her. Okay. Dion actually was exposed 2 weeks ago to howtoshiftyourincome.com. Then she was exposed to Shift My Income Now yesterday. She got on a presentation this morning and signed up after the 10 o'clock presentation this morning. So she literally is brand new asking those questions.
Okay.
Just so you know, so she hasn't been to the member section yet for the training.
Okay.
But I also wanted to say, to your point, I noticed that when Christy did memes and you make a person inbox you or text, like you say, make them text you, that's when you can start your peaking process. So to your point, that's where the engagement starts, because once you text me back the stimulus 99, we did the stimulus 99, we put the words in there, and you say, hit me, and you go to somebody's inbox, now you're peaking because you can start your conversation there, and it goes a long way. So to your point, if you don't give anybody something to do, they're just gonna look at your page and just keep scrolling anyway. But every time you tell us to send a text message, it starts engagement.
Man, let me tell you, you won't see me peak online without the text keyword so-and-so. I gotta get you here. You see what I'm saying, Deon? I gotta get you here. So what Marvin is talking about is a call to action. But to Deon's credit, check this out. I want y'all to see this. She's brand new. So let's see if the system works. Marvin, first, what was her first exposure?
HowToShiftYourIncome.com.
Then you told me she went to Shift My what?
Shift My Income Now.
Then she got on the what?
She got on the presentation this morning.
And when did she sign up?
Today, after the presentation, and got on training, got in training.
Oh my God, this business is so difficult. Oh, it's hard. Oh, it must not work. Nobody's got 228. Nobody's got 119. No, guys, she just had to see it. The messaging was the same. She's looking for congruency, and now she's getting trained. That's how it works. Now the question is, how many people you putting through that, or are you stopping with the person? You missed Deon because you messed around with Bob, who got 18 million questions and won't look at it again.
Right.
See? Oh my goodness, the system must work. It works. So she's asking questions because she's brand new. So ain't no problem. All right. We good? Man, we kept a whole 200 for 2 hours. Y'all all right with me? Anybody got any questions before we go? Mayhem is on the way. I'll do the State of the Team address tomorrow night. I'll probably do that. I like to do that by Zoom so I can look at y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want to look at you. And so we can interact. So I'm going to do a Zoom State of the Team address tomorrow night before Mayhem Sunday night so we can answer any final questions and get out of here. Hey, listen, everybody, let me say this to you. If you aren't watching my video library, you tripping. Brian, where's that? Who can guess? HowToShiftYourIncome.com/members. Watch one video per day from my Fast Track to AD video library. It'll change your life. I'm giving you 20 years of game. I'm telling you, you'll see me in there looking younger and everything, looking like I'm 26 in some of them. All that game still works. You gotta give your business one video per day. That's all I'm asking. Go order the Fast Track to AD video library, and you'll be surprised how many of your people have not ordered it. And that's what they need. They need this mindset. So y'all think I'm always gonna talk about building. The problem a lot of times is your mindset. You can't build nothing with the wrong mindset. Nothing. Anything with the wrong mindset. Hey, y'all been great, man. I hope y'all got a lot out of our Saturday social. I'll talk to you on a Zoom tomorrow night just to tie up some loose ends, and y'all get ready for Mayhem Monday at 10 o'clock. SDs, do your homework. Stop tripping. Peace. Thank you. Great job, Josette. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Mara. Thanks, Hurst. Thanks, Kim.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.